I'm L-R-E-E, full nigga free. That mean I ain't gotta worry about no full nigga cheat. And I'm S-I-N-G-L-E again. I'm out hanging out the window with my ratchet ass friends. I'm L-R-E-E, full nigga free. That mean I ain't gotta worry about no full nigga cheat. And I'm S-I-N-G-L-E again. I'm out hanging out the window with my ratchet ass friends. I'm G to the L to the O, don't really kiss me yet. I try to take slide with your hoes. I ain't popping out at party, gotta put me for a show. They say I be living fast, nah, pussy for a show. They be hopping out at red lights, twerking on them headlights. She say she can't come outside today, that means she's scared, right? Put up in the winter, in the summer, pop out at night. Bragging on that nigga top, you better hold his head tight. Anyway, life's great, pussy still good, they do they still eating cake. Wishing that a bitch really got my foot up on their neck, cause a bitch shooting. I'm L-R-E-E, fuck nigga free. I ain't gotta worry about no fuck nigga cheap. And I'm S-I-N-G-L-E again. I'm out hanging out the window with my ratchet ass friends. I'm L-R-E-E, fuck nigga free. I ain't gotta worry about no fuck nigga cheap. And I'm S-I-N-G-L-E again. I'm out hanging out the window with my ratchet ass friends.
Yeah, what's good? What's good? Welcome to Vino Entertainment TV, which we bring love, peace, inspiration. We bring you knowledge. Vino Entertainment TV is based on firearm violence, domestic violence, molestation, and we feed the unfortunate. Hello, Big O, Legging, how you doing? Today we're just gonna basically just hang out and do a little catch up on what's been going on within the streets. Some new things is going on in the world that we may have been missing, that we hadn't talked about. Trust me, it's some new things going on that we have not talked about. I'm so serious. I mean, a lot of new things that we have not talked about, but we will get on top of that in just one moment. What's going on, Big O?
this one, like this one. This time last year, I was feeling so alone. Never thought that you could come along, change my whole world. Now all I have is memories. I lonely days are gone. Change the right from wrong, and I never had no moment like this, like this, like this. Never thought I'd find love today. I never had no moment like this. Never imagined what it would be like. I had this feeling that I feel without you in my life. It's like a day in sunshine after a different cloudy sky. And when you help me in your arms, you open up my eyes. And it feels so good to know you're the one that I adore every day. You love me right. I don't wanna trade it for nothing in this world. Imagine this, me seeds, E3, jet skis, palm trees. I know you like the way it sounds, so take your pick, hun, and watch these lips go. Then put on your lips, while my niggas be spazzing out. I'm blowing back, spazzes out. Yo, never my house. It's even better, my cheddar, yo, cow. There's now enough of my tongue in your mouth. I make it happen. Dumber than the Hummer with my man Trife Trigger. Only bony girls with nice figures. Right that bigger. Whole figures. Platinum with gold diggers. So what's it gonna be, girl? Tell me who you roll with, who you wanna be with, who you creep with. I'm giving you the green light. So if you the right hoe, ask Joe. Swear to God won't be a player no more. The show.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell y'all some things that I bet you all didn't know. So you might want to get a little pen out, because Perp throw some things out there sometime. I'm telling you, I put it out there. I be wanting y'all to go ahead and grab it up so y'all can go ahead and get it on your hands and everything. First, I want to start out talking about Detroit. Detroit. Since there were students who is homeless that were having educational rights under the federal McKinney Bent to Homeless Education Association Act, Detroit West Side now have a free food. Detroit West Side now have free food. And what they're doing is they have got a partnership with the Good Shepherd Lutheran Church and New Martin Park District Association. They're saying residents and grocery stores donated food, the produce, to help feed some of the homeless people. And they have received from different stores, nothing from one-on-one homes that prepare meals. This would be like when you want to go shopping in an organization, and the hours are from Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And it is free for whoever wants to come over, even with a group. can come over and get food. Now they also have Detroit committee refrigerator donated that was given to them, and also was made by wooden cabinets which surrounded the food to make sure the food stay cold. Also, this organization provides 50 other public refrigeration across the city. So y'all make sure y'all go out there. If you're in Detroit, they got a partnership out there where they now feed the homeless. They got food for them and everything. So this is great. this is great. So y'all go out there and get that. Also, they got in Detroit, the DTE Energy just announced a $9 billion investment in a new electric grid. So y'all go out there and get what yours. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Detroit, get what belongs to you. Like I said, they got somebody out there. They did a partnership together, willing to go ahead and feed the homeless people, or even if you need food within in your community, they have refrigeration, and they had somebody go out there and put a wooden cabinet around it where the food can stay real good and cold. And you have different canned goods and everything like that. So y'all go out there if you need food. If you're on the west side of Detroit, again, the west side of Detroit, the west side. So they partnership up with the Good Shepherd Lutheran Church and the New Martin Park District Association. So you all go out there and get those produce, those vegetables, the meats and everything. Y'all go out there and get that if you really need it. If you know someone who need it that stays in Detroit, y'all let them know. They have it out there for them. They're open between the hours of 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. And they will have people also be preparing food for them as well, like the meals prepared already. It's gonna be like a shopping organization. So you go in there and do your shopping. Like I said, it's a group, and the group is called Detroit Community Refrigeration. Like I said, they donated a refrigerator. So y'all go out there and get those food, those meats, those canned goods, or produce that you may need, or if you know somebody who need it. It's only on the west side of Detroit. The west side. Don't forget. So y'all go out there between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday. And it is free for whoever wants to come out. So y'all let your friends know and things like that. Also, let me just say this right here. I bet you all did not know this right here. Yeah. This is going to be a shocker. Kansas City no longer change transgender people birth certificate to reflect their gender identities. What? You trying to tell me that they was changing people birth certificates in Kansas City? What? This is big. This is big. This is big. So you're telling me that if my son was looked like a girl and I wanted to be a girl, a transvestite, I can change the birth certificate to reflect the gender of that child? Oh, Kansas, y'all were doing it like that? Oh, I wonder how long. What made that come out? What made that come out? They made it a new law. What? Topeka, Kansas will no longer change transgender people birth certificate to reflect their gender identities. What? I didn't know they was doing it like that. I didn't know you could do it. Oh, wow, that pleases me. I can't believe the Department of Health and Environment let that go on like that. Dang. So I wonder, I never did see how long it's been going on. You know what I'm saying? But it said It was already among the few states that don't change the gender marker on transgender people driving license. Mm, 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 mm. Man, isn't that something? So Laura Kelly said, no more. When she took office in 2019, she said no more. And they're just not getting around to it. It took them a long time to do it. So the governor, the Democrat governor, Kelly administration, it went down in 2019, but just not really making a change in 2023. What took so long? But what took so long was they had to take this to court. Take it to court just because they can no longer make the birth certificate to what child you wanted it to be. So they want to take it to court. What kind of people are they? What kind of people are they? So they have court filings, and so it's going to be done by Republican State Attorney General Chris Kobach to enforce the new state law. Man, I can't believe this. Man, say, but look how long it's been going on. Look how long it's been going on. So if I wanted my boy to be a girl, I had to make him act like a girl and also go make his birth certificate and turn into a girl. Man, you know, there's something deep. I've never heard this before. It's a shocker, you know what I'm saying? But the new Kansas law was based on a proposal from several national anti-groups that was a part of a wave of measures rolling back transgenders' rights and Republicans. Dang. Also, Montana, Oklahoma, and Tennessee also don't allow transgender residents to change their birth certificate either. And Montana and Tennessee don't allow driving license changes as well. So they're putting their foot down on it, but look how long it took. Oh my goodness. This is just crazy. I mean, this is just, man. But it never did say how long they have been doing this. They never stated how long they've been transforming this down through the years or through the decades. They were changing kids' birth certificates to their identity. I never did read how long it's been going on. It never did say, because I read up on it, but it never said how long it's been going on. So it had been going on for a while, because they started taking action in 2019, but just now went to court in 2023. So this is the new state law that they got. Again, in Montana, Tennessee, Kansas, and you cannot no longer change it on your driver's license in Montana or Tennessee or Oklahoma. Man, they've been doing this all this time. Nobody really never knew. Nobody never talked about it. I never seen it on the news. I never heard about it. This is my first time really just hearing anything about it. When I first read it, I'm like, this can't be what I'm reading. I can't be reading this. But that was exactly what I was reading. I'm telling you, I was so shocked. And I was so disappointed in the people who was going for that. You know what I'm saying? It was just crazy. It's crazy. So on the 15th of September is when the new law came in to effect that prevents the state again from recognizing that those identities, but you cannot change it no longer. Man, I'm sure glad they got that together, because that was bad. But you know, that was their law. You know what I'm saying? When you don't go to meetings, go vote, things like that happen. They put laws in effect that you don't even know about, and when you do hear about, you're like, dang, When they put that in, I ain't heard nothing about that. I didn't hear nothing about it on the news. Okay, sometimes the news don't tell you everything. You only hear certain things on the news. They can't tell you everything. They can only tell you a bare minimum of things on the news. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't get you upset. They can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because if they do that, you know, it make people nervous. You see what I'm saying? It would make people get out of control. People wouldn't know how to act. They start acting crazy and stuff like that. I mean, you can't put everything out there on the news. You know what I'm saying? But you can figure it out if you watch it daily or whatever. But see, I watch the world news. I watch the news go on all around the world. I've been watching that channel for a long time. Lester Holt, I've been watching that young man for years. I mean, for years and years. My grandma, you know, my mom, you know, and now I watch it. You see what I'm saying? So it just basically just passed on down to the generation of what, you know, the news that we watch. You see what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, you got to keep up on the laws. You got to stay focused on what's going on. Because if you don't, you're going to be in some trouble. And let me repeat again what I repeated the other day. Your Social Security checks. You can also read up on it. Your retiring, your SSI check or whatever check you get. You would not get a check in October because you would get 2 checks in the month of September. Why? The first is on a Sunday. So it's going to feel like you get 2 checks in September, but you get nothing in October. So don't go when you get your check in September, your other check, you think it's an extra check. No, baby. That's your check for October. So make sure you pay your bills in September with that check. Because when October comes, you will not. Again, you would not be getting a check. Now, I told you now, don't be sitting here looking crazy when time comes. Then you heard it from me. Again, you heard it from me. So don't be the one to want to be with the boo-hoo face. You see what I'm saying? And when spend all your money because you thought it was an extra check. Not thinking, Perp said that's not an extra check. Again, that is not an extra check. Please be mindful when you get your money this month on the 2 checks that you would get. Also, you would get a raise. It's going to be 3.5%. It's not going to be like it was the last time, the 8.9 or 8.7%. It's going to be only 3.5%. But to me, 3.5% is what? It's only going to be some of your taxes on some of your stuff because 3.5% is not going to really make what? A $10, $20 difference in your check? Baby, things are bad. You need a little bit more money than that. You see what I'm saying? Because even the gas, when I went by the updated gas section, the gas was like $3.65, $3.70. I'm like, damn, gas went up again. Will gas go back down anytime soon? I don't believe it's gonna go down anytime soon because right now, Biden's not saying anything about lowering the gas or anything like that at this present time. So that's not gonna even happen right now. So we're gonna just go with the flow with the gas just being so high. And that's what you're going to be with right now. So, you know, you just never know. Also, watch the food that you eat. We still not watching the food that we eat, people. We just going on, just instead of eating the food, just what we want to eat. We ain't paying attention to it. We just buying the wrong meat. When you get home, your meat falling apart, you looking crazy. You don't know what to go on. But if you buy that meat and it's all meat you got, are you going to be hungry for the rest of the night? Or are you going to eat that meat? I think that I will be hungry for the rest of the night. But see, myself, and I'm going to look at my packages. Because I already said, watch your purchase at the Walmart stores, at any stores, you know, in your neighborhood. Because you just never know about the lab-grown meat. The lab-grown meat. I'm telling you. You got to stay focused when you go to the store. Don't get out of focus. You understand me? Don't get out of focus. So I got a question for y'all. Now, do you think that there is a certain age to be a president? Do you think it should be a certain age to run to be a president? I think it should be a certain age because when you get a certain age, your motor ain't the same. You're not moving around like you should move around. You see what I'm saying? I think it should be a certain age limit on being a president. I don't think a president should be in his 80s, 85 years old to be a president. But you only be a president at a certain age, though. You can apply to be a president. And I think that's crazy, but there is a certain age to be a president, and it's crazy.
He wants to take away my First Amendment rights.
Donald Trump lashing out overnight after special counsel Jack Smith asked a federal judge for a narrow gag order on what the former president can say about the election interference case he's facing.
And they want to see if they can silence me.
Smith's office accused Mr. Trump of issuing inflammatory statements targeting individuals involved in the case, citing this post on the Truth Social platform last month, where Mr. Trump wrote, "If you go after me, I'm coming after you." Mr. Trump speaking to Meet the Press moderator Kristen Welker on another issue gaining steam in the 2024 campaign, age. He's 77 and President Biden is 80. Should there be an age limit to running for president?
No, but there should be a competency. I'm all for the test. I took a test 3 years ago, and as the doctors said, and it was in front of doctors and a whole big deal at Walter Reed, which is an incredible place, and I aced it. I got everything right. I'm all for testing. I frankly think testing would be a good thing. A lot of people say it's not constitutional to do it, but I would be for testing, to test to make sure everyone's just fine. But a lot of people say that can't happen because of Constitution.
What do you say to people who say it is time for a new generation of leaders?
Well, it's always time for a new generation. But, some of the greatest world leaders have been in their 80s. I'm not anywhere very near 80, by the way. But and Biden's not too old. I don't think Biden's too old. But I think...
So, is 77 too old to be a president? They need to put somebody in there who can go out there and get it. Salute now my watch, who can go out there and get it, who got more fresh of a mind, who got a more mind with the more of the future that's going on right now. I think that it should be an age limit to be a president. It should be an age limit to stop being a president. I think Donald Trump saying he's 77, Biden is 80. He said he's not that old, but 77 is not that far from being 80. It's not that far from being 80. You know what I mean? But 80 is too old to be a president, I think. 77 is too old to be a president, I think. But like I said, you can only run to be a president only a certain age. It's damn near 67, 68 years old, a little older than that to run for president. You know what I mean? I think they should change the age range to run for president to be like, I would say, about in the 60s, something like that. I would say. I don't think that. Now, my words, 77 is not old. I just think Joe has Alzheimer's or dementia. You think so? Something going on. Something is going on with him. He might get me. It might be dementia. It might be, but we need somebody who's go along more with the youth, who's thinking more about the youth, not just more about the older generation. Yeah, Biden do have issues now. My watch, he do got some issues. He really do. He really do. And they might know it. I'm sure they know that what's going on with him, but they're just not saying anything about it. That's why they got Kamala Harris there also to kind of like bag him up a little bit. Damn the age, the same family should not be in the office at all the time. Yeah, they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be. Well, I just found out that who all Obama was akin to in the office, and everything just passed down. And I was reading it one day. I wasn't reading it. I was listening to this man. He was a small town. He became the mayor, and they didn't want to change anything. And he said that the man came over, the ex-mayor came over, having the key and everything, and said every time he went to the town hall was always closed. He could never get in. So they went ahead and put it on the news what was going on. So, and they were saying when you be elected, it's going to pass down family to family to family. So, and they were saying that he's be the first black mayor in that town, and not only that, they still had the grave sites where blacks is on one side and the whites is on one side. So what kind of little town that was, right? Right. But hey, that's what they had going on. You know what I mean? But you just never know. Now, my one said, absolutely has been filing 3 times already for our vice president is ready. Yeah, I know, huh? I know. And now trying to put a gag order on Trump. they try to now put a gag order on Trump. They try to say Trump talking too much. He say he trying to be a pushover on everybody. They don't want to say nothing. Man, let Trump talk. So he been talking. Why shut him up now? Why shut Trump up now? He been talking, and about been saying nothing. What's the problem? I don't understand the problem. I don't understand. Let the man talk. He been talking. I guess they don't want to say too much. They put a gag order on him because they don't want him to mess around and put the wrong person, in the wrong place. You see what I'm saying? And get that person in trouble, because when I did see all of his whole team that they posted, I did see one brother and I did see one sister on that team bagging them up. You see what I'm saying? But he was there. They was there. So he got a sister and he got a brother on the team. So he most definitely got that. So that's what he got. So y'all remember tell you about the seafood that y'all eat? Not eating, I like kind of seafood, and the water messed up out there in Canada. How 3 people had got unalive because they were trying to say that they had open wounds and it caused a bacteria infection in their body. No. And they said the other man had ate something as well at a restaurant, and he got sick, but he didn't pass away. Well, if that happened there, you know what I'm saying? And I'm here in Texas too. So how did it come so quickly from Canada to Texas?
A lot of us, but eating them does come with some danger. A Galveston, Texas man is dead after he ate them and became infected with a bacteria that is linked to eating either raw or undercooked shellfish. This kind of infection is a result of unusually warm coastal waters, and though rare, the CDC had warned that infections were on the way up because of the ocean temperature. The man who died had underlying health conditions which increased the risk of infection. Now, health officials say that people with suppressed immune systems, liver disease, or diabetes should avoid eating raw shellfish and avoid contact with coastal waters.
Yeah, I heard what you said, right? But it sure did trickle down from Canada way down to Texas mighty fast. I'm not believing what they say. It's a missing story there. They not telling the whole story. The whole story. Just go ahead and say the water is just jacked up. Just say the water is messed up. They would not just admit that the water is messed up all over the U.S. They just won't say it. They will not say it. They won't say it. Like I said, a few weeks ago, it was in Canada. Now it's way in here in Texas. Oh, yeah. Keyword, raw meat. They gonna say, yes, sir, raw meat. Man, say, y'all gotta be careful what you eat. And, they say it's shell food, it's shellfish food. It's not good right now. So be careful about what you order at the restaurants right now, because people are getting unalive because of the food that's out there that we as people are eating. And like I said, they're not telling us as well. So, but they saying that they had an underlying health issue. Man, everything has an underlying health issue. I'm telling you, it's crazy. But hey, what can we do? That's the food that we eat, right? The food that we eat, we got to watch it. You know what I'm saying? And some food is not always so clean. Hello, Shank. Some food is not always so clean when we eat that food. It's not. So we got to be careful of what we eat, and make sure it's like you say, like Big O say, raw meat. Make sure our meat is not raw. Make sure your meat is cooked all the way through. You see what I'm saying? I'm not eating on those steaks, nothing like that. You can believe that. Because I used to like my steaks medium rare, but now, I had to have it all the way cooked all the way through. I don't want nothing medium rare at all. I do not. And do y'all know that GMC, Chrysler, Ford, they're all on strike right now? There is no cars being made. They're trying to make a deal right now to put everybody back to work. They are on strike. Those people say they are tired. They need more money. Yeah, they're on strike. But it's crazy because they got money like that and won't, pay the workers for their work. They said they pay the workers so much money, it's gonna be kind of like triggering to put them out of business a little bit. And the car business is not really going so well right now. Not too many people buying new cars right now. A lot of people, because it's because of the finances. So they're keeping more money in their pockets now. People are not doing a lot of big spending and going out and doing a lot of after eating. People are doing more cooking at home and more saving their pennies and quarters and dimes and nickels, like I always tell y'all to do. Save your money up, your quarters and dimes, nickels and pennies. You just never know when you're not going to be able to go to that bank, when that bank ain't going to have no money to let you have. It's going to be shut down. You be standing outside in the line with those other people looking crazy because guess what? Ain't no money in the bank. I done told you. I have told you, people. Also, we all like to eat out. You see what I'm saying? And we all like to eat at home. And sometimes we don't like to cook at home. So we do what? We call DoorDash to bring us all the great meals. We can just get off a line, you know what I'm saying? Soda, this crazy stuff that feel like cravings up for the night to make our meal for our household, right? But you better be careful, ladies, when you are at home alone, DoorDashing those meals. And this is why I say.
Right after she says that her DoorDash driver sexually assaulted her. The man allegedly groped that woman's chest and licked her face. He has since been arrested. Local 12's Paige Barnes follows this case up to that arrest.
Lauren Taylor had a bad feeling the minute she opened the door to this man. He's 37-year-old Jonabek Rakimov. In the police report, Taylor says he asked for her ID since the delivery from Chili's had alcohol. As she was doing that, he moved to get between her and her front door. He used a translator on his phone, asking if she wanted to go out for a beer. She tells police she declined because she's in a relationship. The whole conversation made her uncomfortable, so she went to get a neighbor. That's when he attacked her. In a Facebook post, Taylor says, "It was so gross, I feel like I can't shower this man off me." She tried contacting the driver, but the phone number and message features were no longer active. Police discovered the DoorDash profile belonged to a woman in South Lebanon. 2 other people were listed at the address. One of them owns the car Rakimov used to make the delivery. Taylor's mom shared the incident on social media, asking for help identifying the man. A coworker at Lowe's recognized him, and police were able to track him down at his house. This incident serves as a lesson to women feeling uneasy, as she says, "Always follow your gut. I wish I had never opened the door." DoorDash says the suspect's account has been permanently deactivated. Anyone who works for them must have their own profile, adding Dashers must undergo a criminal background check.
Man, say, DoorDash doing the fool, ain't they, y'all? All right, now you DoorDashers, you people who like to cook, you just don't never know who they have hired, and they don't even know who they have hired according to what we just heard, right? This man licked her face. He ran her down. That's crazy. All she wanted was her food. You see what I'm saying? So you be careful when you order DoorDash food and you open your door up for those crazy people, you see what I'm saying? Make sure you got someone there standing with you when you getting your food, when you open your door up, you know. And plus, she had to get a person her ID because she had alcohol beverages also with her meal. So you be careful, y'all. Be careful, you door dashers. You know, they already said the people who driving the Ubers and the Lyfts are not the real people that's going to pick you up. You got to be careful when you're riding in the back of a Lyft and even in an Uber. You got to be careful about who's driving you. Make sure you're not just looking on your phone and just getting in the car and that's not the right driver or that's the right car, whatever, but not the right driver. You see what I'm saying? You got to make sure that's the right person you're supposed to get in the car with, because I don't believe they still found that young man who was in New York, who was just beginning to be an engineer at Netflix before he had got up and worked and got in an Uber, and they still have not found this young man right to this day. So y'all be careful, instead of looking on your phone and not seeing what really car, paying attention of your Uber driver and the Uber color of the car when you get into the car, and make sure that things are, you know, you're comfortable at that time in that Uber. You don't feel discomfort. It may be the wrong person. You might try to tell you something, the wrong car. You know, you just never know. Pay attention. People are crazy now. They're taking advantage of people. They're doing things to people. They're harming people in any kind of way. You got to keep your eyes open and stay off those phones. Keep your head in the air. I'm telling you. Y'all gonna listen? I'm telling you. That's how you mess around and get involved into some things you ain't trying to get involved into. You walk into the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just that crazy. We got to be more careful when we go out nowadays, because people are not trying to help us. People are trying to harm most people sometimes. You see what I'm saying? And you just never know what kind of things that went on that person's mind for that day, or what kind of mind frame that person may be in. You see what I'm saying? So y'all be careful. You know what I'm saying? Again, you door dashers. Be careful when you open that door up. Have someone there with you, they're with you when you open that door up. If it's late at night. I mean, I don't know how late DoorDash goes out. You know, how long they provide to go do the meals. I mean, I don't know. You see what I'm saying? If it's late at night, you definitely need somebody there to protect you when you open that door for DoorDash. I just let you know what was going on. So I don't want to hear about you being on the news. The next person, the next victim, wasn't paying attention to Perp Channel, telling you about this DoorDash. Pay attention. You got to pay attention to what's going on. I'm telling y'all. I know if I am, I need you all to pay attention as well. So y'all know my good old Hot Wheels, my mayor, I call them Hot Wheels, down there in Austin, Texas. You know, the initials is GA. You know, I call him Hot Wheels. He's in a wheelchair. You know, I'm not saying that I dislike him. I'm not saying that he's not the right man for the job, because he's been doing pretty good so far. He got a few things that I don't agree to, a few laws that I don't agree to. You see what I'm saying? But he's been doing pretty good so far. But as you know, when they have been bringing the migrants here down in El Paso, they get those people swooped up so fast, because they have about 4 or 5 buses there waiting when they get there, and they put the people on the buses and they ship them right out, and they ship them right straight where? To New York City.
School are taking on a new dimension in classrooms across America tonight amid a growing number of arriving migrant families seeking asylum here, and presenting school systems with unique challenges to teaching and learning. New York City today, with its 900,000 student enrollment, welcoming an additional 21,000 migrant children into classrooms as its school year got underway. New York, one of many cities struggling to house and resettle an influx of asylum seekers, at times pleading for more federal help. Now, as New York works to absorb and educate so many new students at once, its mayor, Eric Adams, declaring yesterday the migrant issue will destroy New York City. Right?
This issue will destroy New York City. Destroy New York City.
The schools face the growing task of providing academic resources, supplies, a more diverse staff. Many do not have bilingual programs.
Last year, went from like 20 kids to like almost 30 kids in a classroom.
It's going to make it tough. It's going to make it tough. Somebody's got to solve these problems.
I think we should be welcoming of people coming here, and that everyone in America is entitled to education.
The city is allocating an additional $110 million to accommodate the school's growing migrant population.
As we welcome them with open arms. And that's what we have been doing here.
The teachers union president says last year, the school successfully accepted 18,000 asylum-seeking students.
Was it easy? No, absolutely not. But did those children learn? Yes. Are they in a better place today because they were in our school system? Yes.
Antoine arrived last year. He still has scars from crossing the jungle, but says he loves school. Despite all the challenges, some parents are ready to see what the school year brings.
We did it last year, and I think they'll be able to do it this year.
And Rahima joining us now. Rahima, this isn't the only challenge schools are facing.
Indeed, Lester, the city is also facing a potential school bus driver strike, and there's also a heated vibe.
A bus driver strike because of cheap labor forces. Yeah, that's crazy. Do you know? But I'm telling you, as soon as their buses, the people get here in Texas, Hot Wheels have 4 and 5 buses outside waiting on them people as soon as they get here, and they drop them off, and he take them right to New York. Take them right down to Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? He drops them off quick. He makes sure they do not stay here that long in Texas. He makes sure he get them in and he get them out. And he really not even getting anybody even time to even, find a family or get, do anything. I mean, he makes sure he's not doing any housing. He makes sure he's not trying to feed nobody. He just basically trying to ship them right on off to New York. And the man just said New York is over full. New York is going down. New York is sinking. You know what I'm saying? And even when I see different shows on TV or when I see the news on TV, it's so many people walking around in New York. It's just crazy. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's over, and you can tell it's overcrowded just by looking at the people and how close they are when they walking by side each other on the sidewalks. You see what I'm saying? And talking about having a car, I wouldn't even own a car in New York. What you need a car for in New York? You don't need no car in New York, because baby, you can walk wherever you're trying to get to. You can walk wherever you are trying to get to. But we got these good old mailmen, that make these orders, drop our mail off and everything. We got these mailmen that, drop orders off as well. You know what I'm saying? You got mailmen that drop your bills off. You got mailmen that drop orders off. Now my wife said they've been sending everyone to Arizona. We have so many people here. It is crazy. They found 29 tunnels connected from Mexico to Arizona. What you say? Oh man, wait a minute. Shut up. Oh man. And I believe it. Yeah. They're trying to leave there. I mean, they act like there is no money in Mexico. They said it's mostly the cartel is what's running them away. You know what I'm saying? But what I see on TV, but it's just what I see on TV, the cartels don't look like they bother them too much to me. What I see on TV now, like I said, I see on TV. Now my wife said everyone takes the subway everywhere. You do not need a car in New York. I know. And when I was looking at some things on YouTube, and it was showing how big the apartments was and the prices, man, them prices are a killer in New York. Say, man, y'all can have it, but New York, I just couldn't do it. All the Georges come to Arizona, come from Mexico. Yeah. And they try to close it down, but They didn't finish building it. They didn't finish building the barrier up there for the people. They still building it there. They still going. They are still going. But we all remember the Alabama church bombing, right? We all remember that, right? So they had some things going on there, and you know that they were doing a lot of some remembrance of the children that passed away, and also they only had, remember that one person, there was one girl, one black girl remained alive, and you know it took her eyes out and everything, but she's still living right today, and she's basically just doing a lot of remembrance of what went on at that time during the bombing.
60 years since 4 little girls were killed during a church bombing in Birmingham, Alabama. But the memory of that day is still fresh for one survivor. Chanel Jones has more.
60 years ago, an act of hate forever changed Birmingham, Alabama, when the Ku Klux Klan placed a bomb outdoors beneath the 16th Street Baptist Church steps, taking the lives of 14-year-olds Addie Mae Collins, Cynthia Wesley, Carol Robertson, and 11-year-old Denise McNair, who were getting ready for service in the basement. A 5th little girl, Sarah Collins Rudolph, was there that day and survived.
What do you remember about that morning? We walked to church that Sunday, and we was going to sing in the choir.
It took decades for Rudolph to speak publicly about what she endured and the loss of her older sister, Addie.
Denise McNair walked over to Addie. She said, "Addie, tie my sash." So she reached her hand out to tie the sash, and I heard this loud noise, boom. And all I could do was say, "Jesus, Addie, Addie, Addie," but she didn't answer. They had to remove my right eye. And when I look in the mirror at it, I just think about it.
What does this 60th anniversary year mean for you and the congregation?
It means that we have a state of resiliency. 4 girls lost their lives, but yet in spite of all of that, the church is still thriving.
Today, Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson delivering a powerful message on this 60th anniversary.
Armed with our history, well prepared by our past, and secure in the knowledge of what we have been through and where we're headed, we will triumph in the valiant struggle to promote constitutional values and to obtain freedom and justice for all.
A message of hope and healing.
What would you tell that little girl? We got to live on. We just can't die. We got to get up and keep on moving.
She said, "You keep on moving." She said. Now my voice said, also human smuggling from Mexico to Arizona is huge. We have a lot of drop houses in Arizona. Man, I bet y'all do. Arizona is right there, real close to Mexico. I mean, close. You know what I'm saying? And I bet y'all get all the uncut everything. Everything that comes through there is uncut. Everything uncut. I know it is. I just know it's uncut. But you know what? There's really a competition with their product and over here. You know what I'm saying? So but over here, I don't know who the cartel person is over here, but I know that they just had other day. I seen El Chapo's son on the news the other day. I thought he was already in jail, but according to what I seen on the news, they just rearrested that young man. But he's a good-looking young man. But hey, he got a lot of things he need to go through. But you have to ask yourself: Is it really worth all that? You know what I'm saying? You have to ask: Is it really worth all that? Some people might say yes, some might say no. You know what I'm saying? But those are choices you have to make. But we have these mailmans that, like I said, they deliver mail, and you got those that deliver products. You know what I'm saying? And when you deliver products as a mailman, it don't always go so good. And then when it's the main drug that's right now hurting our young kids in school, or our young kids that just unfinished school, or the kids who are doing it, they hadn't had a downfall on it yet. You know, the main drug that we're all afraid of our kids getting a hold to, but you know, it's introduced in schools, or a crazy friend that got a crazier friend, you know what I'm saying? That they introduce them to it. And so then they want to introduce your kid to it, you know what I'm saying? But it might not be something that your kid can handle at that present time that would be able to hurt your kid. But this mailman had to be stopped. He was doing a little bit too much in the community, y'all. He was doing too much.
On him back in custody. Police had him in jail over the summer, but he was released on bail. Now he's facing much more serious charges in federal court. He may be dressed as a postal carrier, but the FBI says Jeffrey Branham isn't delivering mail in Seattle. He's accused of selling deadly fentanyl here at Holgate and Airport Way, right outside a methadone clinic where drug users come to get help for their addictions. Police say he's armed and dangerous.
He needs to be taken off the street, that he could harm somebody.
Jim Fuda of Crime Stoppers of Puget Sound says the FBI is likely worried about what Branham is doing right now, especially considering he apparently has access to a postal uniform, but the FBI says he has never worked for the Postal Service.
Well, he doesn't work for the post office, but yet to anybody else seeing him walking down the street think, okay, this guy might be a little weird, but he obviously employed. So maybe that's a good cover for him to move freely.
Branham was arrested back in May when the feds and Seattle police were doing undercover work outside the methadone clinic. That area has had a long history of drug trafficking, and now there's a growing homeless encampment where we saw people doing drugs out in the open today.
Nearly 70% of the cases, of those 249 cases that we filed through August, involve fentanyl or meth.
The FBI puts a lot of work into these cases, and they're major cases, which means that there'll be some consequences for this guy.
Now, the FBI says that when he was arrested for those drug trafficking charges back in May, he had fentanyl, Xanax, a gun, and thousands of dollars in cash on him. The FBI saying they believe he is a danger, so they're asking anybody who may know where he is to reach out to the FBI office here.
Man, the mailman. Now, he need to take that suit and throw that suit in the trash can because his cover has been blown. His cover has been blown. Now, my boy said you get $15,000 per person to smuggle from Mexico to Arizona. They usually bring 40 people per trip. Yeah, I heard that, but they be bringing those people in those back of those 18-wheeler trailers, and it be in the summertime. It be so hot. This guy told me that's how he got over here one time was through the 18-wheeler. He paid some money to get through the 18-wheeler and to bring him on over to across the border. Man, but they make a lot of money doing that. But can you just had to have a person that had a heart that takes somebody over there and it's so hot and and you open a trailer up and some of those people back there are unalive? Can you just, I couldn't just go around with that feeling on my heart that I was just being really selfish to put somebody else's life out there because I wanted some money. You know what I'm saying? And man, that's crazy to put somebody, on a truck like that. But hey, they trying to get over here to America. You know what I'm saying? Now, my boy said the new drug that is fentanyl and animal tranquilizer called Trick is being made in Mexico. Oh, is that where it's being made from? Oh, I didn't know it was coming from Mexico. I thought it was coming from somewhere else on the other side of the U.S. I didn't think it was coming from Mexico, but I know now. Hello, Miss Parker. How you doing? I know now where it's coming from. I didn't know it was coming from Mexico. Well, thank you, girl. I sure didn't know that. I thought, some of it was like coming from, like I said, the other part of the U.S. I know it's coming from this side of the part of the U.S. I didn't think that, but now I know. Isn't that crazy? But y'all know how people were out here taking those hot chip challenge that they were having going on. Yeah, the hot chip challenge that they had going on. Yeah, it was crazy, y'all. It was real crazy. Now, my wife said if you bring 40 people over, usually about 5 would die due to the heat. Right, heat is actually, I know. That's what I'm saying. But, Could you just imagine all those people on that truck like that? You just want the money, and somebody, you open the trailer up, somebody is unalive back there. I mean, what kind of heart could a person have to just say, well, no big old deal, and still go back again and get some more people and put on the truck and bring some more people back out? That's very mean. That is a very harsh thing to do. That means that person didn't even have a heart, even think about other people. You know what I mean? And they say money is the root of all evil, but just imagine how many people you would have, you'll find unalive, just going to try and pick them up and smuggle them over to across the border. Just imagine you have 5 people every time you make the trip, and you steadily making that trip constantly, because you want that money. Now, I want to ask Google how much fentanyl in the U.S. comes from Mexico. I'm gonna do some research on that, some more research on that. I had talked about it once before. I can't remember if it said how much it was it come from Mexico or not, but I'm gonna read up on it. I'm gonna read up on it because that's crazy, and that's the main things in our communities, and our kids are getting hold to. You know what I'm saying? Not just the older people, or the homeless people, and you be like, why would you want to get a homeless person hooked onto something like that? They already got a lifestyle that's already not working for them, and you get them on that kind of drug, and then you want to take those drugs to our kids that go to school every day, that our pride and joy, our future. That's crazy. That don't make no sense. Hello, okay. Ms. Parker said another great, much needed conversation. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's crazy. Do y'all know? I read one time that it was a couple went to a resort, and they went to the resort for a trip, and they had a baby maybe about 10 months old, and the lady put the baby on the floor. The baby got a hold to some fentanyl. Now, those parents didn't bring the fentanyl with them. That carpet was not vacuumed up good enough to get that fentanyl off the floor. It had fell on the floor. When some fell on the floor, they didn't get it up good. They did not get it up good at all. So when she put her baby on the floor, her baby got a hold to the fentanyl on the floor. That was the only baby they had. It was a beautiful baby, Oh my God, the baby wasn't even making good steps yet. I mean, baby, little bit, about 10 months old baby. Can you just believe that? That's crazy. Then you be like, you take it to the office. Okay.
Hey, baby.
Hey.
Salute to everybody in the chat. Let me tell you a little something, because I know a lot about the what you call this going on. Let me tell you how sick they are. The reason why they took the fentanyl and started adding animal tranquilizer to it, because they said that it gives an extended high, and also too, what it does is it kind of acts like, they said, crack. So they're trying to say, like, crack, they say when people take that first hit, that they chase that high forever. So I guess that's kind of what it does. It gives that one high. That's why people aren't even able to feel when their limbs are falling off, or the flesh eating disease, because when you mix them together, it starts eating the flesh.
Right.
So a lot of that is made in Mexico. So let me tell you how sick these cartels and everything are that's making it. They're starting to make it now in rainbow colors, and they're starting to put like a candy coating on top of it. So they said they're making them like rainbow colors, and they're dipping them in candy coated. So like the younger kids say they get it and they first put it in their mouth and it tastes like candy. That's why, they're really trying to stop it, and why the United States has turned it into something big. So what they're doing now is, so the trank that came in, what they do is now they set up a whole bunch of different places to where when people get the fentanyl, when they think it's fentanyl, you can go and you can test it. at these places. They won't take it from you. They are testing it to make sure it's not trank and it's just regular fentanyl or whatever pills they are. And they're giving it back, to people. They want to check it to make sure that it is not trank, with the flesh eating disease and killing people. Now, I've never heard in my life for the United States to have places where people can test their drugs to make sure it's not, trank and giving it back to the people. Have you ever heard of that before?
I never heard it before.
I've
No.
never heard of that before in my life. But they said the people are going to do it. They said if they test it out, it's going to cut down on a lot of lives. But the reason why, when they put the animal tranquilizer, because it can put an elephant down.
Yeah.
But the reason why it's eating up the flesh and people are losing their limbs is because they cannot feel it. Because the tranquilizer also has a 60% numbing effect. So if they can feel everything and they can't feel the flesh being ate, through the body. And I said, that's so crazy to me that they would set up different places for people to test their drugs and allow them to do it. But they said because they've set up those places, they said they think they've cut down at least about 50% of people, that are dying because they are allowing them to test it.
Dang, isn't that something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when the government gets involved in something that big, when the president in the United States gets involved, it's got to be huge. There is Mahia covered this one time, and there are some videos. I'm going to send it to you. I wish I would have known this what you were talking about, because I would have sent it to you. Like in Philadelphia, they were doing some filming, and it really looks like Night of the Living Dead. Like these people are just slunched over, and they're just like standing there, like if it's Night of the Living Dead, and it's like zombies. They're stuck there like zombies in one place. And you know how with zombies, how their limbs be falling off and stuff.
Right.
It's really for real like that. And I know you don't usually share your thing, but what I'm gonna do, because I know you ain't gonna go now, is I'm gonna get some pictures and I'm gonna send them to you. I'm gonna send them to your IG so you can at least see the pictures of how it looks with what this trank does.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, baby.
If I just stand there and see my damn just pop they butt, I probably just freak out.
Yeah. And then with the human smuggling, right? Usually they can fit about 40 people in one of those small box, trucks. So because of the heat exhaustion and everything in there, it can hit up to 130 degrees or more inside the back of that truck. So a lot of kids die, even though they have water and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, kids die. So they might send 40 people over, but maybe 5 are dead by the time they hit Arizona. And also, too, I know because there was a family member that used to do the human smuggling. Do you know it's $15,000 per person? So you get paid $15,000 per person that's brought over. And then they have in Arizona what are called drop houses. And they're empty houses that the cartel pays for, that they might have 150, Mexicans in there, that they just drop them off at these houses and everything once they bring them across the border. Crazy, right? I mean, they have a lot of drop houses in Arizona. And you got to remember, Arizona is just so close to Mexico. And they found out also, too, that they have uncovered 29 tunnels, that they were going in these tunnels and they were coming across the border from Mexico to Arizona. And they found a lot of dead people in those tunnels. They didn't even make it across. So imagine going across dead bodies and everything and the smell of death coming over to there. And what's so crazy is Mexico is really not that bad anymore. They have a lot of killings and stuff because of the cartel and things like that. But there is money now in Mexico, and they're making a lot more money in Mexico because the drug cartels are now basically, a lot of them are in the government now, and they're
Mm-hmm.
starting to build and kind of take over. So then people, they should stay over there. It ain't like before where they couldn't eat or it was that bad where the peso, the
Yeah,
peso and the dollar has gotten, it's changed. The
right.
pesos now are worth more than it is for the American dollar. But shit, they should stay there. I don't know why they trying to come over here.
Yeah, they need to stay because right now they could get ready to elect a new mayor, and it's a lady running for the mayor. So I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm sure looking to see
In
how it's gonna turn out.
Mexico,
Yeah, uh-huh. It's a
well,
lady
let me
running for
tell
the
you
mayor.
what they're doing now. You know that in Russia, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you know how they have the Russian president. So anybody that runs for president or runs for office, where so Vladimir Putin, what he does is they take them out. So therefore they can't run. That's why Vladimir Putin has been the president for so
For so
long,
long. Yeah.
because they won't let anybody else run. They take them out. So now that their cartel has been doing a lot of running in the government, that's what they're starting to do too, is they're starting to, unalive people that are running for office to clean everything up. Yeah, it's getting really bad.
Man. Yeah, he have
You
been
know,
president. He been president for a
yeah,
long time,
Vladimir
years.
Putin's been yeah, every
Woo.
time somebody runs, they end up dead. They either end up getting poisoned or end up getting, shot or killed.
Yeah.
I think people running for office, I think it's been like 13 people that's wound up unalived
Dang.
going against Putin. So it's like, why do you even run, for office when you know that dude's gonna take you out, because he's never gonna give up his seat. Never.
Right.
He gonna run Russia, yeah, forever. And who gonna tell Putin something? Ain't nobody gonna. So yeah, Mexico's
Nobody.
starting to do the same thing. The cartel is now starting to be in office, and they're starting to do the same thing.
Well, JF Kennedy, something going on right now. So he's been targeted right now. I don't know why. They trying to get him some
Oh, JFK. Who? JFK gone. What you mean? Who?
it's a son, one of the sons. It's a son still
Oh,
living.
so right. So what are they trying to do?
Get him some kind of security. They trying to kill him.
Wow. And do
Mm-hmm.
you know also too, President Biden, you do know that his son 2 days ago just got brought up in charges. So they're charging him because he was trying to buy a firearm and
Yeah.
he lied on the application. You know what I'm saying? And he was saying that he's never had any type of drug problem or drug issue. Now, ain't nobody ever been arrested or went to jail for lying on an application to purchase a firearm. So good and well, there's a whole bunch of stuff that's going on with politics. They play politics all day long. So because Trump ass is in trouble and getting ready to, he's been arrested and being charged with all this. So now they making up stuff, the Republicans, to charge, Biden's son with it, but they
Yeah.
got him. And he's got 3 felony charges now. That happened,
Mm.
what, 2 days ago? 2
Mm.
days ago, yeah. I think
They
Hunter Biden.
trying to put a gag order right now on Trump to keep him, to tell him to shut up. He been talking too much. Yeah,
Girl, do
they
you
try to
know
put a
what he
gag order on
did
him
too?
so you be quiet, girl.
Girl, let me tell you what the idiot
What you
did,
doing?
where he's in trouble at, is he got arrested again because one of the DA attorneys, they said she was messing with and having sex with what's his name from YSL. What's his name right now? Been having sex with him. Have you
Mm.
heard that? What's his name? The guy that's locked up right now. What is his name?
Was it YNW?
YSL. Not YNW
YNW.
Melly. The other one.
Okay.
The
Oh, I
tall
don't
one with
know.
the dreads. What's his name?
Shoot,
Golly.
girl, I do not know.
Somebody in the thing tell me. Well, I guess he didn't had sex and Trump didn't told it, girl. That the hip hop artist didn't had sex with the district attorney. Yeah, with the female.
It wasn't a Lil Wayne, was it?
No, not Lil
I
Wayne.
don't know
What?
who it was then.
Yes, you do. YSL. What's his name, y'all? Look in the chat because I can't see it. Let me see. Yeah, girl, Trump just snitched. And he's in trouble because he didn't put her at risk. Let me see. Trump tells YSL sleeping with
I heard about that.
With district attorney. But what's his name? The one that got yeah, that's her name. Trump says Fannie Willis had an affair with gang member. YSL, he didn't told it. Here, let me send it to you, baby. Yeah, so what is his name, y'all? Y'all gotta tell me.
Girl.
In the chat, does anybody know the YSL member right now? That's and so because he put that information out and put it at risk. Okay, look real quick, Perp, in your in our IG, in our ladies group.
Okay.
So now what they doing is Trump now is gonna be a new charge because he was not supposed to let that out.
What?
So she was supposed to be prosecuting him, and girl didn't end up having sex.
Young Thug. It's Young Thug.
Yes,
Girl.
Young Thug. Yes, so girl, she was supposed to be prosecuting Young Thug. Young Thug then dicked her down, girl. And Trump told it. So now he's in trouble for letting that out, that the prosecuting attorney, is now, Young Thug then dicked her down, girl. He didn't put that dick on her.
Hey, DJ, how you
got
doing?
dick down.
Dang.
I'm trying to put some dick
All right.
on you.
So-
Baby, boom.
Oh God.
That's
Okay,
why.
let me
wait a minute,
tell
DJ,
you
so that's
something, and I'm
why-
finna jump down because I don't want to have a thing. Let me
Nah,
tell
don't
you
jump down.
what.
Don't jump down.
I just want to tell you one thing, DJ. Oh, he dropped down. I ain't got no problem with you, DJ. Our shit is over and done with. But let me tell you, you know that Just Me TT is, you know that she is my girl. You know that she's part of Watch Tribe. And you know also too that she's my mod. And the fact that you even had the audacity when everybody else was talking stuff to go after TT and to talking about you gonna dox her and what you said. I know you apologize, but I'm just asking, don't ever try to play with my people like that again. Don't ever, ever try to play with my team like that. Now, you did apologize on Big Reads, and I think you purposely did that because you knew that she was part of Watch Tribe. But that's not funny because one thing I will do is crash all the way out about my team. Don't ever play like that again. I don't go and play with your people, your mods or anything. Don't go to playing with mine. And also too, put that video on private because you didn't put her picture out there and everything because I don't want to have to strike your channel. So you might as well put that on there. And also too, I don't know why you played with that lady and everything. She didn't have anything to do with VS or the VS situation. You was wrong for doing that. Maybe some people may not tell you, but I don't fool with VS. You know what I'm saying? But what you did, and then you had that lady in that tub, and she was having nip slips, and you could see her nipples and everything. You shouldn't have did that and put that lady out there like that naked in that tub, and you knew she was having nipple slips. That's wrong. But anyway, let me jump down because obviously DJ wanted to come up here. You know, I ain't gonna be up here with him because I'm not gonna argue with him in any kind of way. I thought we would have a conversation.
Let me tell you about this right here before you get down.
Yeah, baby.
Remember, I knew that Trump was gonna come after her because when she had him locked up, Trump was so mad. He was pissed off. You could tell by the look on his face. But he was mad. I said, why she come after Trump? Because Trump gonna come after her, so he helped me. And I knew he gonna find something on her. What made Young Thug tell it? What made him open his mouth up?
What, to say that he slept with her?
Yeah.
He didn't. What happened was, no, girl, somebody else told it. You know what I'm saying? And what happened was they were threatening that person. So they were threatening the ex-girlfriend of they were also threatening somebody else, the baby mama and somebody else. And he told one of the homies that had flipped on him, and yep, they told it. And then they were able to get the receipts on it. And then they had a conversation with her about it. And she admitted to it because they were going to lock her up for, lying. Yeah. So she told the truth and said, yep, Young Thug, get me down.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So you know he was going to get off.
Damn.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if nobody would have ever opened up his mouth, he probably would have got off. Charges dropped and everything. So they had to remove her off the case.
God, dog.
Ain't that crazy, Bert?
God, dog, man.
But imagine the president, the ex-president. Just think about him telling it. Just imagine that. Like the president then told your fucking business, not the president, but the ex-president.
Your love life. He out her love life. God, dog.
All up in it. Yep. The reason why he had said that and told that too is because she's on the case as well to prosecute Donald Trump on 2 of his cases. She's the prosecuting attorney. So he brought that up. Yep. He mad because he can't dick her down. Because what happened is she got some of that young dick.
Yeah.
And wait, Perk. She got some of that young dicks, got some of them long black strokes.
Yeah.
And she was probably like, yeah, it's going to be not guilty. She probably was going to drop all the charges.
Probably was.
Hide evidence and everything, probably.
Yeah. But now she in trouble, and you think Young Thug gonna be in trouble now too, you think?
No, he can't get in trouble for fucking the DA. No, she the one who's gonna be in trouble because she was on the case. But no, I don't think he could get in trouble.
Yeah. Well, they had some free time somewhere though, didn't they? God damn me, there's some free time
Do
somewhere.
you hear me?
Somebody wasn't watching somebody.
Yeah.
They was getting it in somewhere. Somebody didn't see nothing. Goddamn me, look here. Somebody wasn't on duty that day. They were on their damn on their post sometime. Boy, look at here. Say, I ain't mad at her though. But I knew they were gonna try to find. I knew he was gonna try to find something on her. Young Thug just couldn't keep his mouth closed. I don't know why. He could have just if you don't free me, if you don't let me go free, I'm gonna tell it. You know, he could blackmail anything. Man. Now she off his case now. Man, say, boy, look here. Whole thing. I don't know what to say about that.
Exactly.
He should have kept that joke in his pocket right there, because that was something he could use on her. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Man, but Trump got it out of him. I wonder how much money Trump paid him to get that pay that person to get that information. He paid.
I don't know.
He paid some money for it. He paid something for that. It wasn't free. He paid some time knocked off. It was some. Yeah, it
Well,
was
not no time knocked off because, you know, the trial and all that stuff hadn't even really, you know, all started and everything. What I think was, you know, she probably was going to drop all the charges and all that. And, you know, she got that dick one time, you know, she probably was going to continue to want it and keep wanting. You already know how that go.
yeah, man.
And old Trump punk ass, his old hating ass got mad and told it. Because she's prosecuting his ass now.
Yeah.
Girl done told all the business. Yeah.
Young
Uh-huh.
boy, you looking down there,
Yeah,
boy.
he probably, he probably chewed her
gay.
cootie up, chewed her ass up and everything to get them
Yeah.
charges dropped. Yeah,
Yeah.
old punk ass Trump gonna tell it. And he
Man.
over there telling it. I mean, how many people we got in the US? 300 and something million people. This
Yeah,
nigga done told the whole fucking world. You know what I'm saying? Done told everybody.
And you know Trump wasn't gonna keep that quiet. He wasn't gonna keep that quiet too long. He already was mad about what she doing and trying to give him a RICO charge too. And he could get fingerprinted and get a picture. Goddamn me down there.
Wait, you know what, Perp? What I'm gonna do is later on tonight when I'm done doing everything, I'm gonna give you a little summary on the trank and coming from Mexico. Then I'll give you a summary on the human trafficking from Mexico to Arizona. And then I'll also give you a summary when you go live again on you know, this situation with Trump and snitching on, you know, YSL. And yeah, girl, I wish I would have known, baby, that you were going live about this stuff. I would have had it all summarized and everything for you.
No, just the different topics. I was just talking about different little topics and stuff of what was going on. That's all.
And another thing for anybody in the chat, Arizona, a few days ago, still at 106 degrees. So Macy's and Burlington Coat Factory in Arizona have their coats and everything 50% off, but they don't have it everywhere where it's cold at and where it's snowing at. But right now, because the jackets aren't selling in Arizona, so if y'all need some jackets, y'all better order them from Arizona, from Macy's and Burlington. Girl, Noah got him, his dad got him a couple of really, really nice coats and stuff. And I think the one from Macy's, one was $145 one, so half of that. Yeah, at Macy's. And then the other one was, he said, 210. So imagine 50% off how much that is. And it's not like a bomber jacket that they use in like New York that's got the fur and it's got, you know, the sheepskin inside. No, it's a really nice kind of a light one. So yeah, they got some really, really nice jackets at Macy's right now for 50%. But you gotta have it from Arizona though, because you know they ain't giving that, you know, price anywhere where it's you know, snowing or anything like that. Yeah,
but that's a good deal. Though. That's a good deal to have.
100 and some degrees. Still 100 and some degrees in Arizona. I said, y'all playing too much.
Well, it ain't that hot outside here in Texas, but it was pretty warm today. But it's normally been kind of cool, and it had been just a little bit of rain. But when the rain, it soaks up, evaporates so quick. It don't even last long. Make it a little bit hotter, but
it's raining over there.
It was a couple of days ago. It's not raining. I'm just saying it rained a couple of days ago, but since the rain been gone, it kind of like warmer than what it was. But at nighttime, it feels real good at nighttime. I mean, it feels good at night. Real
girl,
good.
my when I got my bill, Perp, it was almost $800, baby, and it's still 100 and some degrees here in Arizona. So it was almost still $800. It's usually $800 in June and July and August, but never like all the way up till there, because you know, like at my bottom floor, I have my 3 story. So at the bottom floor, I have my AC unit there, and then I have one all the way at the 3rd floor that's up in the attic. So it's 2 AC systems. So, it's got to cool the house from all different floors.
Oh,
But
yeah.
girl, I seen my bill. I'm like, golly, is
Oh,
my
girl.
bill gonna go down?
Baby, my highest bill was 139, but
It was what?
139,
Girl, I
139.
wish I could have something like that. Oh, Perp, I'm so jealous. Girl, I'm jealous.
Yeah, 139. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wish my AC bill would be, girl. Yeah.
Mm.
And then everything's electric. Like I don't have like any, like, no gas
Okay,
stove or,
yeah. Okay, yeah.
anything like, yeah, like my washer, dryer, that's all
Yeah.
electric and stuff. Yeah, I don't
Mm-hmm.
have any gas stuff here
Dang, it's a
except the
high
hot
light bill.
water. The hot water.
Girl, if I
Yeah.
had light bill that high, girl, look at here, girl, I'd be going to every place to give out help on a light bill. Cause girl, they know
Yeah.
my face, baby. Look at
Yeah.
here. Mm.
And you know what? On top of that, too, my AC went out 2 years ago. So those are brand new units. And then, I change out the filters. The filters
Right.
are changed out and everything. So they put, I guess, what do you call the Freon in there. So they,
Yeah.
serviced it and everything. So I was like, dang. But my house is, it's pretty big. So
So just imagine not
yeah,
my watch if it just like it's just you and Noah and you'd be at 800. Just
it's
imagine
just
me.
me and
Just
Noah.
imagine, just imagine you had a whole family. You just 3, 4 kids
Yeah.
and a dog and a husband. God,
Well,
ooh-wee.
you know what? My baby daddy, he lives across the street, but he said, and he's never home. So, he goes to work, he gets up at 2:30 in the morning. He has to be to work at 4. But Deli said that his bill was 600. So, and he's never home. So he'll be over here, when he gets off, and then, he comes off of work, just goes to sleep, and that's it. But yeah.
So
And then you
he must
also
leave the
know
air
too,
on. He must leave the
yeah,
air on
but
when he
we
go to
do a
work.
lot of washing too. So, when you wash clothes and stuff, that's
Mm,
high. We try to get it. And then also too with the washer and dryer, that gets your bill high. Also too the
yeah.
dishwasher and stuff. So,
Mm, mm.
running different stuff. And a lot of times, so I don't have to do a whole lot of what you call, I'll take clothes across the street and I'll run his washer and dryer and mine so I can get my clothes,
Just see you
clothes
down for
done fast.
that.
But there'll be a lot of clothes, girl. Because you know what? Let me tell you, you have to think, right? Even though it be hot, but it be great, here in Central Air. But if you go outside, Perp, in the heat, every time you come back, you got to take a shower. So, Noah, the night before, he takes a shower before school. Then when he gets out of school, he takes another shower. Then if I go out a couple of times, when I come back, I take a couple of showers. So that's
Yeah.
changing 3, 4 changings of clothes,
Ooh.
a day. Yeah. So me and, Noah and, Delian, my baby daddy, and then his daughter, she's off to college. So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
we don't have to worry about her clothes and, her stuff because she's in college now.
Man,
But girl, yeah, it's a
that's high.
lot of money. And I was like,
That's high.
yeah, I
Ooh,
told
Lord.
my baby daddy, I said, oh, Delian. But, shout out to the baby daddy too that, helps with the bills, that, gives the bitch extra
Dang.
money in the summer, you know?
Amen. Because that's a high. Girl,
Yeah,
I couldn't even just wrap my head around this being a bill just that high. So
yeah.
let me ask you. So what do your bill look like in the wintertime?
Oh, girl, the bill in the wintertime, it usually be, I'd say, about maybe 150. And sometimes it don't even be 150.
Oh
It's
damn.
not really that, yeah, because there's really, you know, not much to do because you got to think, right? You always washing, sheets and stuff, you change out your sheets, once or twice a week. And you don't have to change every time you leave and come back and you be sweaty and stuff, so you don't have to
Yeah.
take, you know, all those
Every
4
time.
showers a day and stuff and
Right.
wash all them clothes. Yeah, because it's cold. And then the blankets and stuff don't have to do that
Yeah.
much washing. So yeah, girl. It don't be expensive at all in the winter, but girl, honey,
Summertime be a kicker. Wintertime, my light bill might be about $50, $55, $60 in wintertime. Yeah. I let my windows up and run my fan.
girl, I just don't believe. And I'm gonna tell you, I ain't even gonna lie to you. At one point in time, I was like, dang, it's so expensive, girl. I thought maybe because sometimes people steal electric, like when people be gone, like neighbors and stuff, they be stealing people's electric. They do. They be running a cord or an extension cord. Yeah, girl, they be. So I thought maybe the neighbors were stealing, but you know, I have you know, cameras around my whole entire house and stuff. Ain't nobody stealing shit. Girl, ain't nobody stealing nothing.
Wow. Damn. Girl. Well, I'm
Ain't
glad you
nobody
did shout
stealing
out to the baby daddy, because his light bill and your light bill, my goodness, baby. That's a hell of a bill right there by itself.
Yes. Ooh, girl, look. Okay, go into the what you call it? Like right now. Let me see. Hold on.
Seriously, y'all be careful after the wedding. The bride and groom got C19, and my cousin did as well. Please mask up and be careful.
Didn't I tell you about going to that wedding, Sarah, about COVID and stuff and how? Okay, look at it, perp. Now, that was the bill that I paid last month. Now, you see right now, what does this say, perp? Tell everybody what it say. And this is the one now.
$765.53.
Right now, that's what it is.
Oh, no, baby. No.
Yes, baby. That is right now. And that was last month's bill was the 800. Yep, now it's 7. And we haven't even ended the month yet. Yeah, can you believe that?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I told Noah, I said, we gonna have to figure something out because like I said, I'll change about 3 to 4 times, a freaking day. So just imagine in 2 weeks how much clothes that is. And that's my clothes, Noah's clothes, and my baby daddy's clothes.
We're gonna make Noah get him a job. We gotta put more than make Noah go to work. Him and Jessica go get him a job.
Girl, you know too, this nigga better get a job. You know what? This nigga need to work after school. When this nigga, shit, they better start hiring 9-year-olds. Girl, this nigga better get a job after school. And then you know how he's always ordering shit for his PlayStation and his Xbox. Girl, this nigga will charge my credit card up in a minute, girl.
I know.
Only stupid video games, nigga. You better forget about these goddamn video games, nigga, and get a fucking job. I mean, and then there's so many. Well, think about it. I have a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, right? So I only have one room, which is the master. That's got my master is probably bigger than most people. You know what I'm saying? House alone. But Noah has 3 rooms in this house. He's got his bedroom he sleeps in. Then he has his computer room that's got his, games and all that shit. And then he has his toy room. So Noah has 3 rooms in the house. So why the fuck am me and my baby daddy paying all the bills? And in my house alone, he's got 3 of the rooms. Fuck that. Nigga, this 9-year-old better do something in this motherfucker. And then over at his daddy's house, you go right across the street, got a whole nother room over there. You know what? I just thought about something. He got to get out. Yeah, he got to get out of my house. Noah, pack your stuff. You got to get out. You got to move out. You got to move out. What? What do you mean what? You got all these, you look, you don't have a job. You order stuff on my credit card and stuff. You got all 3 of these rooms. I only have 1. So I just can't afford you no more. Okay? Noah. Speak. You don't think that I can put out a 9-year-old? What do you think?
I don't know.
You don't know? Do you think that you should be put out because you don't have a job?
Well, I don't really think I can get a job.
Why?
I'm 9 years old.
You're 9 years old. You don't think there's 9-year-olds?
How old do you need to be to get a job?
Huh?
How old do you need to be to get a job?
I think 16, or 15.
Well, I can't really get a job.
Well, what we gonna do? Because you too expensive for mom.
Emotions make you cry sometimes.
Sing it, Noah. Wait. Wait, Noah, go ahead. What you say? Go, Noah.
Emotions make you cry sometimes.
Watch the dog. Watch the dog.
Watch the dog. Wait, girl, that tells you that you know his mom be on YouTube too much. And Noah Bus, remember you tried to say something to him and he was like, emotions make you cry sometimes. Perp. My 9-year-old then came over here and started, you know what? I think, you know what? No, I'm finna drag you, nigga. I think I'm finna, you know what, Noah? I'm finna spark up alive.
Yeah,
You
drag
want
Noah
mommy to drag
Jackson
you?
and his place and his Xbox. Drag him and his game and the dog.
They said we gonna drag you, your video game system, and the dog. What you think?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
You don't care about mommy dragging you? You don't know what dragging is, huh?
No.
I can't tell.
That one, remember when mommy lights up alive and mommy be talking crazy sometimes and she shut her door? That's when you talk about somebody. So I think I'm gonna drag you today.
Okay.
Perp says she gonna drag your video games and your dog. What do you think about that?
Emotions make you cry sometimes.
Let's go. Noah.
You've been watching too much.
Wait, Noah, okay, Noah, I'll tell you what. I'll let you live here for 1 more year for free. That's it. But 10 years old, you got to go, bruh. You gonna have to just move across the street with your daddy, bruh. I can't do it. Okay, baby, shut your door. Mommy just playing with you, okay? Mommy not gonna drag you. Okay? Mommy, no, mommy just playing. You don't have to move out, okay?
Okay.
All right, I love you.
Love you too.
Love you more.
Love you more.
Love you extra.
Extra.
Impossible.
Impossible.
No, so he wasn't going nowhere, no way.
Girl, yeah, because when I told him to get your stuff together, move out, girl, he was looking at me like I was crazy. He got his headphones on. He done took his headphones on because, wait, let me tell you. You know, Noah, Perp, did you guys know, anybody in the chat, did you guys know that you can get kicked off of Xbox? So Noah said, Mom, I can't do it no more. I'm off for 24 hours. I said, what do you mean you're off for 24? He goes, yeah. He goes, I was cursing, so I can't be on. Yeah, girl, they banned him. Because, girl, do you know that Noah be trolling? Girl, he be trolling the heck. Girl, Noah was telling the dude, oh, you's a punk and you can't beat me. You can't. Yeah, he was talking smack to the people. Girl, I didn't know that they be trolling in the video games. I had no idea. Girl, they done banned the nigga. And he told my mom, can you call over there and get me going? I said, no, if you trolled and you got banned, then you just gonna have to be banned. That's like us getting a strike. But he was only
Dang.
banned, girl, he was only banned for 4 hours though. Yeah.
You
I
was
said,
around
well,
here,
what did he say?
got on me trolling people. What? A 9-year-old
Girl,
trolling?
trolling.
Mm,
He dropped the F bomb and he was calling the dude a punk and a pussy and yeah, and the video game that he was the video game he's playing. Girl, I don't know what be going on, but yeah, honey, he got banned for trolling.
God, dog.
Yeah. Noah, what
Yeah,
was the
that's your
video
son.
game? I know. What was the video game you got banned for trolling? What was the name of the game?
It was called Fortnite. Yeah.
Fortnite?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He got banned from Fortnite.
God,
No,
dog.
somebody calling you on your headset. Yeah, girl, the
Fortnite.
Negro got banned. Big girl. See, like right now it's 7:30. He know he gotta be to sleep, girl, in another hour and 30 minutes. But girl, my baby got
That's your
banned.
son. We can tell that that's your son. We can put him up here. He
Girl,
can roast
for
a few people
Fortnite,
on
he sure
YouTube.
did. And I don't. Did you know they have these things, perp, called skins, right? So Noah,
Yeah.
he be buying stuff. Remember, I told you I looked at my credit card and it was like $400. This dude had to, girl, these things called skins, and you can buy weapons and stuff, I guess.
Oh.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, once you get a video game, what you doing? Oh, put your headphones on. Let me show you something. Not you. Let me see if I can
No, we'll see.
yeah. Wait a minute. How do you get this? Noah, how do you turn? Okay. I don't know. Can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Now what is this, Noah?
It's called Roblox.
Oh, it's called Roblox. Okay. Now you see this? It's a 549,000. Can you see that 549,000?
Yeah,
What's
see
it
that,
called?
yeah.
That's what, baby?
Yeah, that's the in-game currency.
Oh, he said it's in-game currency, but girl, Noah be girl.
Noah be on it, don't he, girl?
Girl, Noah be on it. Do you
He
hear
don't
me?
miss nothing. Mm-hmm.
Girl, and then he be having his headphone set or whatever. And what's the name of this thing, Noah? This thing. What's the name of this?
It's called
I know, I'm talking about the company. It's called Turtle Beach, right? So he has all these Turtle Beach like headphones and all, you know how when they have the video games, like the remotes. Like, girl, do you know those remotes can cost up to $200? They be having them in clear. They be having them, girl, they be having all kind of stuff. The headsets, then they have like, you could get like the keyboard and stuff and all kind, girl. I'm telling you. Now, you know us, perp. When we had a video game, what we do? We get the joystick, we bust out the Pac-Man, and we eat the pellets up and go on about our business.
Yeah, that's what we
Not
had,
anymore.
Yeah.
Girl, the skins cost, weapons cost. Shit, we didn't have, Pac-Man didn't have that.
No, he didn't. He didn't have it. We didn't have none of that.
Huh,
I love it. I
Pac-Man,
love
yes,
this
they
big
didn't
man.
have that.
Mm-hmm.
And then
And
now
since
Noah wants to get his own channel, right? He wants his own gaming channel because Noah, he asked me to enter him into a few, little tournaments, and he did pretty good in the tournaments. Of course, he didn't win, but he did pretty good. And then, he plays chess, so yeah, girl, he's with a chess team. So his, chess skills are really good. So what I did is to make sure that he reads at, a very high level. I bought him video games to where you got to read everything before you can go to the next screen or the next level.
Yeah.
So I said, if I'm going to allow him to play a lot of video games, at least I can make sure there's some learning and stuff like that. So he's 9 years old, but he's at a 13, year old reading level because I started buying him all those video games that you have to read the whole thing in order to get to the next screen, which was
That's
very
good.
smart.
It
Yeah.
was. That's a smart idea.
Girl, but I'm gonna
That's
tell
good.
you, he is really he's so good at chess, girl. I mean, he's really good. And you can't join the chess team. You can only join the chess team at 8 years old. So this is only his
Oh.
second year at chess. Yeah, because he'll be 10,
Y'all
you know what I'm
didn't know.
saying, in
All right
November.
then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
girl.
that's
They didn't, yeah, they don't
yeah, that's
allow you
good.
to go ahead, baby.
I said that's good. Keep his mind going. Keep his mind sharp.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because at, the school, he goes to a school and it is a science and math academy. It's the Academy of Math and Science. So he doesn't go, to the regular thing. So, girl, with math, he's really good. Science, he's really good. But yeah, they have a chess team, and his other schools didn't have a chess team. So I'm glad, yeah, that the Academy of Math and Science has a chess team because it gives them, to think. So,
Yeah.
girl, I tried to play chess. I'm not really good at that. All I hear is checkmate, checkmate, checkmate. And I'm like, I don't even know what the hell you talking about.
I'm pretty good on chess, girl.
Are you good at chess? Girl,
I
my
play
baby
chess,
just started really teaching me how to play chess. I really, didn't know really what the pawn does and the, didn't know that. No,
yeah,
where's my,
and the horsemen and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, the knight
play
and
chess
all
too,
that.
girl.
So, right. So he had to, at first, he had to explain to me and give me a thing on what each one does. Like, the horse,
Yeah.
You go up to and go left or right or whatever.
Yeah.
And, tell me the queen can go all over. Yeah. So he had to, educate me on all that stuff first.
Hey,
And
Candy.
girl, with my computer, girl, he's the one that be helping me, when my computer be tripping. It's like, how the fuck does the 9-year-old do that?
Yeah, that's how TT does. She got her Dollar Cheese. She be helping TT out a lot, honey. Yeah, and she about 11 or 12 years old. Them kids are sharp.
And you know what? People be like, oh, your son's a nerd. I don't care about my son being a nerd. He might be the next Steve Jobs or whatever. I would rather my son be called a nerd than for him to be out there in them streets and stuff and outside and everything and, be doing bad shit outside, learning about, guns or drugs or whatever. So you can continue to call my son a nerd all day. I don't give a shit because this nerd, is very well mannered, you know what I mean? Very well educated and, he gonna be that millionaire. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather him.
He might be in a dinner or anything, a president own business or anything, you know what I'm saying? Anything.
Yeah, well, at first he wanted to be able to go to space and he was really interested in science and, doing space. And then once he started really getting into computers and stuff, then that's when he turned, toward him, making, and building computers. And his dad will go and buy different pieces and stuff to computers, so he can build it and stuff. Now he wants to make programs and, so for a 9-year-old, I think he's doing very well with it. And like I said, my son could be the biggest nerd in the world. I don't care as long as it keeps him alive and he's not out here in the streets, doing stuff. And people be like, oh, you live in a white neighborhood. And I'm not saying black neighborhoods are bad in any way, but you don't see all these kids out here, gunshots all night, people hanging out in the corner trying to sell any type of drugs or anything like that. So I'm fine. I don't care if I live in a white neighborhood or not.
Right.
I can't even, how come I can't see the chat, baby?
I don't know. It's surely up.
But girl, I'm sorry, girl. Me and Noah done took over the darn live. He over here talking about emotions make you cry sometimes. Girl, I'm trying to put him out.
No,
girl, I'm trying to Wait, I'm trying to put him out and make him get a job at 9. He over here talking about emotions make us cry sometimes. I told the nigga I'ma drag him. He don't care.
Yeah, that little girl playing video games. Well, he better tell her that, huh?
Right, exactly. I just can't believe that he got caught trolling and they banned him for trolling. I couldn't believe that shit. I
That's
didn't
your
know they
kid.
did that.
That's your kid for sure. He trolling.
Right.
Dang. I ain't never heard it before. A
My poor
9-year-old
son
get
is
knocked
doing
off and
that.
see he
Is
trolling.
TT in? Wait, is TT in here?
She's not in here.
TT
No,
must
she's
not
in here.
know that you're live.
Probably not. She probably
Let me
sleep.
call her
She probably home
because
sleep.
she's writing in the private chat, but she just don't know that. TT, you know Purpose live, right, babe? No. And okay, listen, you're on live, okay? Why? No, I'm just saying you're live. I wanted to tell you that Purpose live. Bring your butt over here, girl. And
What?
DJ hit the panel too. Bring your butt over here. Come on. All right, bye. Yeah, because she's writing in the private chat, and I said she must not know we live over here. But
I wonder how would a kid show be if they had little kids roasting, and little kids trolling, showing little kids how little kids be trolling, had little kids show roasting each other. So funny.
Girl, I didn't know that they troll on video games. I had no idea until he got banned. I said, this is ridiculous. Girl, this is crazy. But Perp, what do you think about all the stuff that's going on, over here, like all the plays and stuff, and like the teaming up, you got K Kara, you got SD there now. You got Mink, Nim, Mob Squad. Let me see who else. K Kara, GG with the chopper. Who else? Well, IGT messes with everybody. So what do you think with like all the thing? What do you think about like 88 team up with, Chanel and let's say Really Thin, Funk Face, Coolin. I just think it's really like the teaming up and everything is crazy. And then another thing, Isha, girl, hey, baby, they thought those recordings was gonna hit and everything, but girl, Isha, I just think Isha need to just, relax and chill, forget what everybody is saying and everything, and just worry about her and her little bambino that's gonna be coming. And me and her never really got, along, for the last maybe I'd say 7-8 months, but we cool. I ain't got no problem with Isha. Isha ain't got no problem with me. We sent some messages back and forth, so it's all good. We good. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad, and I just wish her the best with her baby. And I wish these people would leave that girl alone and let her have, a good pregnancy and let her finish it off. And, what's up, TT?
I would remove myself. I get myself off of YouTube till I have my baby. I think I would remove myself.
Right. Yeah, I think she should. But hey, sometimes that. And another thing too, Coolin, she's the biggest loser. You know what I'm saying? She's such the biggest loser that she over there talking about, I stopped taking pills. No, you're still taking pills. You're going to continue to take pills. You are a loser. You messes with everybody and fool with everybody. And you know what I'm saying? She going to be back the same exact way she was. Hey, TT, I seen you in the chat, in the private chat, just typing away. I said, TT must not know that we live. So let me tell you, Noah, he almost got evicted, almost put him out, try to get him to get a job. He said he's too young. I did tell you that he got thrown out of banned from what you call for trolling for that 24 hours. And then he started singing Emotions Make You Cry Sometimes. I told him I was going to drag him, Perp says she dragging the dog too. She says she dragging him, the dog, and his gaming system. And he told Perp, emotions make you cry sometime.
Girl.
Okay, let me be quiet. What's up, baby cakes?
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, and I told DJ, you know, I ain't tripping with him. DJ hit the panel. I told him I'm not tripping. You know, I'm not tripping with DJ or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Just told him I know he had apologized, but just don't ever try no stuff like that because I will crash out over you. I will crash completely out over you. Okay, I'm on mute. Oh, and
So
he's in the chat. Go ahead, baby.
salute DJ, salute chat, salute Perp, Anonymous.
Hey, baby.
Y'all, I ain't been online all day. I've been busy. You know, my daughter's transitioning back to homeschool, so I gotta get the classroom together. Have my little dry erase board and our books and our pencils and our paperwork. I mean,
Yes.
you know, this is mommy stuff right now. But girl, what is going? I didn't heard the Led by
Girl.
Erica sector is on fire right now. Two people went live.
Mm-hmm.
J. Michael still live. The Muckers went live. They lost their baby. She blaming all the people on internet, saying they wish death on her baby. Then
Wait a minute. She lost her baby.
yeah, she lost her baby. But yesterday,
I don't even
what
think
day
it
was
was.
it?
If you lose your baby, you gonna come online and tell it. I don't think she was ever pregnant.
Wait a minute though. Wait a minute. Let me just please make this point because I'm a woman, right? And my condolences to her and the Mucker if that's what really took place. But you was up doing the baby mama dance, talking about you was having severe cramping yesterday. So I'm just trying to figure out and what you know what I'm saying. What let's just stand in reality for a second. If you was having severe cramping, you should have been doing the baby mama dance. You should all kind of movement and all of that with an incompetent cervix and stuff. That's gonna cause a situation. So I just, you know, like I don't want to say what I'm gonna say is it's not right to blame somebody if God's will. You get what I'm saying? Women go through this all the time.
Right.
I wouldn't blame somebody for something like that. Because people gonna have their opinion. Oh, she pregnant or she faking or she ain't pregnant or whatever. People, this is the internet, sweetheart. You know, you can log off.
Yeah.
See, that's why when it take a strong, y'all know what I'm trying to say. It takes some thick skin to come on this internet. DJ just called me a 300-pound bitch the other day. I didn't cry. I got on that phone and I talked to him. So you gotta understand, you can't be coming on this internet. This ain't for the weak, baby.
Yeah.
This ain't for the week. And when you hit your live button and said I'm gonna do a series, you had to prepare. You should have prepared yourself for the you know the feedback that you was gonna get because everybody don't gotta like you and agree with what you're doing. That's just the world we live in, and we choose to be on this internet, right?
Right. Yeah. Of course.
So, Perk, what's your thoughts on the situation? Because J. Michael is over there on boy is off he cussing their ass out. He said, "Don't blame that shit on him." You know, he ain't ever wished death on nobody. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the internet.
But why they trying to put him into it all of a sudden? He been quiet. He ain't been saying nothing.
He was like, he did a lot. He did a video and he did call her, HOE.
Yeah. But
yeah, he
did. I mean, they would keep putting herself ass, but you know, they just leave her alone. You know what I'm saying? And just go on about their way. You know, I mean, just let everything go. I mean, he did say he didn't want to have nothing to do with the baby anyway. So why even?
We all got family members that done perished and gone to glory. You know what I'm saying? We all feel a certain way about that.
Yeah.
When it comes to grieving the loss of our loved ones, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't correlate the two things. I wouldn't have said he's the reason for he caused this. I wouldn't. If you were stressed, you shouldn't have been hitting your live button.
Yeah, because
he YouTube.
He definitely didn't cause it. No, he didn't cause it. No, he
why
didn't do that.
Little flunkies and stuff keep coming in y'all's chats? That's y'all don't even know how to troll right. Like y'all just ooh, these folk wild on here. It don't
Yeah.
never cease to amaze me. It's every time I come on here, it's something new every day.
Yeah, these streets been crazy. I mean, these folks been crazy on the YouTube streets. I just been
Everybody gonna
seeing
get talked
bushes.
about bad or get, you know what I'm saying? You got people that dox, you got people that talk about you crazy, to make up lies on you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go through something dealing with
Yeah,
social media.
yeah,
You
yeah.
ridicule, you judge. Hey, if I'm in a vulnerable situation as far as a pregnancy, I'm not coming on the internet and letting no non-factor folk that I don't know stress me out.
Right, right. Just stay off the internet. You know, just don't even go on there. You know, if you do go to other places, gonna go other, other pages or whatever. Yeah, yeah. You're
It's
right.
like this one over here doing a series. Oh shoot, let me go do a series. You know what I'm saying? This is a
Yeah,
free app. Anybody can hit that live button and say and do whatever they want to do, whether they
right. They
get paid
can.
or not.
Right, right. You're right.
I'm just over here shaking my head like, child, this too much. This too much. This too much. For
They
real.
got a lot
Because
going on.
yesterday I wasn't alive and they was like, I don't even think the girl pregnant. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm,
hey, that's the way the cookie crumble.
yeah,
People gonna
yeah,
say stuff. You might be triggered by a lot of the stuff people say on here. You gotta brush that off
yeah,
and be like, girl, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You choose to respond to what you respond to.
Right, right.
Oh,
But
you should choose to respond to what's necessary. If it ain't making you no dollars, then it don't make sense.
but the other day you said that she was jumping around, though, right?
She was like, my subs want to see the baby bump. And she would start
Hmm.
doing the baby mama dance. But she said, I've been experiencing severe cramping all day. But she got up appeasing her subs. Where Monet is? She in your chat. Okay.
Hello,
Because
Melanie Queen.
she had a high risk pregnancy.
Yeah, she did.
She
She
can tell
did.
you a little bit better. How
Yeah.
my mama had a high risk pregnancy. They put her on bed rest the whole 7.5 months.
Ooh, it's a long time.
7.5
Ooh.
months, yes. To bring me into the world. That's the sacrifice she had to make. Couldn't get up. They didn't even want her to get up. She had a bedpan.
7
They didn't
months.
even want her to get up and go to the bathroom.
That's a long time, TT. Woo.
And that was in the damn 80s. We got better technology now in 2023 to keep your
Right.
baby, hold your baby in. She said she had a surgery scheduled. I ain't gonna say the lady lie. I don't know. But all I'm gonna say is the kid on here and cry and whimper because things didn't work out in your favor and blame it on the internet. Child, if I could blame her, my life fuck ups on the
I'm
internet,
in here talking to Jay Michaels.
I'd be
I'm going back on
paid
mute.
something or something. You hear me? If I could
Yeah.
get $1 for every time the internet doesn't stress me out, I'd be paid.
Girl, you and everybody. You hear me? Girl,
But
yes,
would I
ma'am.
be on
We're
here
paid.
though? You wouldn't see me on here.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just one of the things
Yeah.
going for all your subs. They're probably like, who they talking about? Listen, you just gotta get in tune with it. But yes, I can't. My phone been blowing up. I had it on the charger, and I was,
Yeah.
up there helping Lily organize a room and everything. And when I got to some of these messages, I said, "Wait, what? Girl, you can't blink your eye without a bunch of shit happening." You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Crazy, Perk. But anyway, Perk, how you been doing?
I've been doing all right, good. And they've been going crazy lately. The last couple of days, the internet it's been popping really all this month. All of September so far, it's been popping the whole month so far. I don't know what's going on. It's almost close to Halloween. Is that what the problem is? Everybody getting ready to start coming out.
Is YouTube giving out bonuses or what? I don't know.
Yeah, damn. Everywhere else goes, something popping off. I'm like, damn, something going off everywhere. Good Lord. It's just crazy. I've been hearing I've been listening to all kind of recordings, and I heard all kind of different stories, and Girl, I must have been mighty bored because look here, I was going from place to place, trying to get it all in. See who's gonna tell the wrong story. But yeah, it's just been a hot mess out here in them YouTube streets. I don't see how they do it. I so don't. But you sure sound better, TT. I'm sure glad you sound better.
I'm getting better, yep.
I'm glad.
Drinking my hot tea and taking my Mucinex and staying out. I don't go out in public without a mask on. It has to be absolutely like, dire for me to go out. But yeah, I'm getting better. Thank you.
Yeah, that C-19, it's gonna be when it come back, it's gonna be bad.
So y'all, they over here blaming Jay Michaels for this, and it's all been a fraud and a scam. There's never been a baby, and they're trying to blame Jay Michaels. They need to stop.
There wasn't never no proof. I mean, they don't owe us nothing. They ain't got to prove nothing.
Man, they wrong for this.
They came on here talking about it.
Right, that was no sense.
IVF. Yeah, they went through IVF. And she said there's video clips of 2 months ago, her saying that it was too traumatizing her to go through the process. She don't want to carry a baby, then end up losing the baby. So she decided not to have a baby. Then she was on all kinds of diet pills and exercises. Then boom, she just popped up. Once Erica got on Mucker ass for not being in his child life, that's when she popped up pregnant. And everybody was like, what? You know what I'm saying, girl? And then
coincidence.
She showed the sonogram, but she didn't show, how most people will do like a pregnancy test or something on live, or they'll show the sonogram like in detail with the name up there. She ain't doing it. She held something up and set it down and was like, that's the baby. And the internet wasn't going for it. They just said they didn't believe it. Right. They said they didn't believe it. And now she on here crying, but I'm like, well, honey, yesterday you was doing the baby mama dance. Because you said your subs wanted to see the baby bump. Fuck them subs. Shit.
Yeah.
The doctor should have said, no, girl, till you had this cerclage put in, you need to be in the bed with your feet up. Don't even get up to pee. Take a bedpan or something.
Dang.
I mean, I've known too many women that have gone through it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just seems a little too far-fetched for me. She up bouncing around like, no. That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Now it's internet's fault.
If she know that she could easily lose a baby, she shouldn't been doing no bouncing up and down. And then the people in the chat, if they already knew what her condition is already and knew how her body is, they would told her nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? They really never condone nothing like that. But that's what she did, and it was her choice to do that. It wasn't nobody fault but hers. So she can't blame nobody. She can't blame that man. She can't blame nobody but herself. And doing what her chat
my thing has always been with Mucker, and the fact that you bringing another child into the world, knowing that you got one that's already out there that you ain't even claiming and taking care of, and then you bugging Erica for a DNA test, like, go get one. We didn't keep the girl address last year.
Right.
Common sense would have said, oh, well, we just gonna go and subpoena her for a DNA test, right?
That's what he should have did. But I feel like once you said that, I didn't get rid of the baby and how you felt about all that, I feel like when a man tell you something like that, he don't have no choice to tell you nothing and what you should be doing. He shouldn't be trying to make no choice of trying to take no baby or have no choice even trying to see a baby. I think he loses all that choice. He loses those privileges. Those privileges he don't even need no more.
He said, get an abortion. She said, no. He said, well, if you had that baby, you on your own. We heard the recording.
So why do we care now? You know what I mean?
I mean, it ain't even about, it's a, what's the word when you try to defense? It's like, oh, she on live saying I'm a deadbeat dad. Okay, well, he technically ain't a deadbeat dad because he never wanted a baby.
Right.
And then when he married his wife, she damn sure that was going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Because they got to hit. I mean, y'all got to realize this is the second man that this lady done laid with behind this girl. She was with Crier. Erica got a baby with Crier. Now she with Mucker. She got a baby with Mucker. So it's like, girl, how many men you gonna sleep with behind this lady, and not think you look crazy?
She like her
All
leftovers,
the men out
you
there
know.
in Houston, Texas, and you mean to tell me you got to keep going and getting this girl exes?
Right.
Can you guys believe that? They're saying she didn't miscarry because he didn't called her a hoe and stressed. Girl, they crazy and trying to blame this man, Jay Michaels. They've
Girl,
got some
the
serious
guy
problems.
Jay Michael know her past. He knows her history.
Damn, that's messed up.
So he's
I
only
cannot
speaking
wait to
on
show them
what
who the real wicked angel is. Now, this girl is over here talking about people's children and talking about, dragging these people and been stalking Erica and her family. And they over here talking about some stupid, oh, I lost my baby because you called me a hoe. Stop the madness. Stop the fakery and stop. Come on now. They
No,
over
she
here trying
lost
to
that.
play. They're
She
trying to
keep
get everybody to hate Jay Michaels. But it
She
ain't
lose
gonna
that
happen.
baby. She lose that baby because she doing it, trying to get that baby in a malicious way.
There was
And then
never
how
any
they
baby.
treat him. I'm just saying, if she had a baby, she'd not being able to keep no baby because of the way they're doing Erica and how they treating that girl and what they doing. And God ain't liking that.
God
He
don't
trying to
bless
do
no mess.
her,
And I'm gonna tell you something else. The stress that they put her through during her pregnancy, not one but two.
Yeah.
She was put under stress during her pregnancy as well. She found out her baby daddy is going with her other baby daddy's ex. Then they get engaged. First of all, all of this is unfolding on the internet. She's not in communication with these people. So everything she finding out, she got to find out just like we do on the internet. You don't think that caused no stress? You don't think that this man who she thought was, they had a relationship? You don't think that caused her no stress, this man, to get rid of it, or you on your own?
Yeah. Yeah, she's about she's about an extra stress. Yeah.
Then you
She's
got
about
your
too much.
ex's then girlfriend calling your then boyfriend, telling him that he need to let you go. He need to get rid of you.
Yeah.
Then she end up with him. Come on now, we women.
Yeah.
We women.
Yeah. That's why God ain't letting her have nothing good come between her.
And then you can't reach out and touch a bitch and snatch a bitch ball because you carrying a baby.
Right.
You got to go a whole 9 months of pregnancy.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Then as soon as you try to let go,
whoop that ass. Yeah.
And deal back with your other baby daddy, you pregnant with him, all kinds of ruckus about who your baby daddy is. People on this app said it could be Joe Smo and Donald Trump and everybody else. I mean, for real, keep it real.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I wouldn't have never been a Loved by Erica supporter, I wouldn't have never met none of y'all. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Girl.
So it's just a matter. I didn't flip sides. I still supported the girl. I said the girl wasn't perfect. She's made some mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm not on here bashing her, and I'm not on here because we all flawed. Shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But that's some messy stuff that you jumped out of the bed with one of this girl exes, and jumped right in the bed with her other ex.
Yeah, she was watching mighty close. She was watching mighty close. She might have a thing on her car to follow around, or it was something. But she knew her every move. She knew what to do, and she knew they move. And she was watching Erica mighty close, knew when they break up and what was going on between them. That's for sure.
And see, the crazy thing is, you remember before we left from over at Wicked, she told us a lot of this stuff. It's coming to pass.
Yeah,
I know she don't like Erica now, and she on a hate campaign with Erica, but what she said is coming to pass. The truth done came out about the stuff that lady told us. The stuff that she learned about the people behind the scenes, that is all true.
Hey, sister.
Do I got feedback, Is that my audio sounding crazy?
That's crazy though. It took quite a while to come out though.
What?
Took quite a while to come out. It sure did. But Wiki told us, and we never did pay no attention because we know it didn't happen, but now it's happening.
I mean, when we heard it, we was like, "What?" You know, it was shocking to hear, but when you really look back, it did seem out of the ordinary. Like, girl, what happened?
Right.
That this woman getting with this man, because that don't seem right. It seemed like them folk knew each other, and she said they did. This was all a plot. They
Hey y'all, I gotta jump down. I got a telephone call, y'all. So I gotta jump down. So hopefully y'all still on. And salute if I'm not. Salute to everybody in the chat. And
I
salute
can't
to
even
y'all
see the
too. This
chat.
has
Salute
been an
chat.
amazing and hilarious live. But we got a lot to talk about, ladies. I cannot wait. And I think I might hit the button. I'm not thinking I might hit the button. I am hitting the button tomorrow because listening to Jay Michaels, Glenn the Real Deal was in the chat as well. I was telling Glenn, you better let these people, Glenn, know about me. Let them know I'm a whole nother human being. It's
Well,
about what they're doing.
listen.
Yes,
Glenn,
babe.
Lita, J. Michael, Wicked, AB. It's a list of them. They know these people for real behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we gonna go back in time when they were supporting Erica and certain stuff was being coming out about them, and they was saying and stuff back then. That stuff is coming true. That stuff is already listen. They don't gotta come on the internet and say, "Oh, we lied, we fake this, we fake that." We already know. We watching just like everybody else. You see what I'm saying? But we ain't dumb now, and we wasn't dumb back then.
Sarah said they deleted the live. She said they deleted the live.
I asked
Oh, did
somebody if
he?
they.
Oh, that's okay. I just can't sit up here and keep allowing her to attack this woman, to attack Erica and her family and her children and make up lies. And she's got all these fake receipts and she's using your guys' avatar and playing these games. And the game has to end with her. And, with all the stalking that she's doing and she's calling everybody else stalkers. And we know that she's lying about everything. Y'all, I can't keep my mouth shut anymore about this situation, even though I may not know the full story, but I know who Wicked is. That's one thing I do know.
Yeah, and you see what she's doing. You see what she's doing. Yeah.
I see what she doing, and then I see what they doing too. How you gonna blame somebody for you losing your baby, and then you jumping on here? You should be consoling and taking care of your woman and everything. They should be taking care of that. So they just went to the doctor yesterday talking about, oh, we wanted to show y'all a baby bump. That wasn't no baby bump. That was some fat. You understand me? That was rolls of fat. Okay, that was no baby bump. You understand me? That was a bump of hot dogs and hamburgers. You understand what I'm saying? And a bump of French fries. You know what I'm saying? They better go take that place somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to turn this motherfucker all the way the fuck up. This whole thing talking about a baby bump. Ho, stop playing.
Can you hear me?
What you say, baby?
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate the live got deleted, y'all. I know somebody got it, but
well, I could listen. I could turn my camera on. I could turn my camera on, right, y'all, and I can show y'all my stomach right now, and it'll be a baby bump that look like twins or triplets. You understand what I'm saying? Stop playing, homegirl. Stop it. Stop the girl. They
Whisper
need to
Car said
stop the
she gonna
cap.
see what's up with
Talking
the
about
live.
a baby bump.
Whisper Car told me she just texted me. She said she gonna see what's going on with the live, but y'all
Man, they over there running the play. Now y'all know good and well ain't no baby bump was in there. That wasn't nothing but a whole bunch of hamburgers and hot dogs and French fries. Now I could sit up there and I'm telling you, I could turn my camera on and show my stomach. I got my little old, still my little old, what you call from me having my baby. What do they call that? The CEO. What is the tea that the fupa tea? I could show y'all my little old fupa and I could say, oh, here go my little baby bump. Look like twins and triplets. Girl, get up on out of there. That ain't nothing but a fupa, hoe.
But why
What
the
you think?
subs just tell her don't, get rest your feet up or something?
Girl, that girl talking about she done lost her baby because she done got called a hoe and stressed. I knew they was running a play when they was laying up in that bed, sitting up there talking about we just came from the doctor and we wanted to show the baby bump. Now y'all jealous of Erica. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
got some jealousy. She
Yeah.
wanted to act like she was pregnant like Erica because the jealousy
Mm-hmm.
is running all through her veins. You understand what
Right.
I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you,
Right.
you know, the blood that's running through her veins and stuff, girl, that ain't nothing but gravy in them veins, honey. Ain't no blood up in there. That's gravy. You know what I'm saying? To do with that old rice and then mashed potatoes and shit that's in her motherfucking stomach, bitch. Stop playing, ho. I don't know you, but I'm gonna tell you what. We finna turn this thing up, old gravy train, having fupa, old hamburger, hot dog, having old ho. You want to talk about that, bitch? I'll call you a hoe all
Damn,
day
you
long.
just ran the
I'm gonna
whole
give you
subway
about
down, Nama.
250,000 hoes.
Right,
You over there
TT.
worried about Jay Michael calling you a hoe, bitch. I'm gonna call you about 75 of them motherfuckers within 5 minutes, bitch. So let me
Wait a
jump
minute.
on down here, y'all, because y'all ain't gonna get me started because I'll drag these motherfuckers right now.
What y'all
You
done slipped
understand?
and Nama watches drink, man? This woman going in. She said the
Girl,
whole
because I'm mad. Because Jay Michael's over here going off now. They didn't threaten him. He said, I'm about that life. I told
They
him I'm
threatened
about that
him.
life too.
Right, they
Lord
threatened
have
him too.
mercy. That threaten the man.
Yeah, Glenn was in there and Jay Michaels, he was doing it. Tom, yeah, I guess they threatening the man now. Threatening to do something
Damn.
to him.
Damn.
Because Wicked over there
Yeah.
running plays and stuff.
You can
Wicked and
log on
ran
to this damn
so many
internet.
plays with these fake receipts and, got this whole thing
Damn.
going, trying to run a narrative. But I'm going to tell you, this gravy train hole, like I told you, ain't no blood in them veins. It's gravy.
You can
This
log off
old
the
fat
internet
funky
Mm-hmm.
now.
hoe.
I ain't been on all day. This is my first time logging on. If she would have just did what the doctor told her and took it easy and not been stressed, let no food
Yeah.
stress her out, then she would, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to come on the internet
Listen,
and
y'all.
engage.
I need
Right.
y'all to do me a
Right.
favor. I need you guys to
Uh-huh.
get everybody together. Okay, I need y'all to I'm gonna make a thumbnail. I want you guys to send my thing to everyone. I'm going to at them, and I want y'all to send every single person in their IG. I want y'all to send them my live. I need y'all to make sure everybody
Okay.
gets my live, and I am gonna do it. And I'm gonna make a thumbnail tonight, and we gonna start this off, and we gonna blow this out because Jay Michaels was very upset, and for them to try to blame this man for something that serious, they better pray to God. You understand what I'm saying? They over there fooling with the devil, with Lucifer in the flesh as herself wicked, and that's not gonna roll. And I don't like
Mm.
it because he was turned all the way up.
Mm.
So
Y'all,
I need y'all to contact everybody, but let me jump down here
y'all done
because
pissed,
Delian been called 3 times.
y'all done pissed none of my watch off. She said she on y'all.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, yeah,
She said
yeah.
she
They
on
didn't
y'all
piss me
top.
off. Yep,
Oh Lord,
yep.
she ain't
We finna
stopping
turn
now.
this motherfucker all the way up. So hey,
And
y'all get
I,
ready and make sure
And
y'all, when we
somebody
go
hit me
live,
up and
y'all got
said,
everything set to drop y'all links and everything because we're definitely getting monetized. Y'all are definitely gonna get monetized off of
wait
this.
say
a
what,
minute,
TT?
Absolutely.
What you say,
Kurt,
TT? Huh?
I got a message. I got a message earlier today. Somebody said she was over there dragging everybody, even Lita. Why do she keep bothering Lita? Lita don't bother nobody. She don't even
Girl,
come
Lita
on the
ain't even
internet.
thinking about her.
She don't
Girl.
even come on the internet.
No.
Like
I
y'all
need y'all to
really,
hit up Glenn the real deal too. Y'all hit up Glenn
please.
and tell him it's time to turn up.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all.
They
Let me
scared
jump
of him.
down because Delian been
Okay.
called several times. So if I'm still off the, I mean, if I'm still on the phone with him, then I will call back in, y'all. So I'm out.
All right.
Salute to
All right.
y'all. Make sure y'all
All
hit
right.
that like button too for my baby. All right, y'all. And
All right.
again, DJ, I ain't got no problem, no issue. Just please leave my babies alone. That's all I'm asking. leave them alone, carry on, and keep continuing to run your plays. Just leave my baby out of your plays. And if Wicked comes again and tries to run another play like that, you're going to be responsible for it because it's going to be on your page and you're allowing that to happen. So please don't do that again because my baby has done nothing to you and I will crash all the way out over my girls. All right, y'all, I'm out.
All right. Dang, that's crazy. Ain't
It's
that
all
something,
love, DJ. Huh?
Ain't that something? They mad at Jay Michaels, man, and he been kind of quiet, you know.
I don't know
Man,
why they did. Listen. I guess they got on his fucking nerve, and he was tired of the mess. And just like they get tired, everybody else is getting tired. But no,
yeah.
they going too far with that. They going too
Mm.
far.
She can't blame nobody for not having the baby, but herself, and and like the man right there in the house where like you said, she could turn her TV off and got off the internet at any time, but she decided to carry on and please the people on her channel. So I don't know, but do you think that she was even pregnant, TT? Do you believe she was pregnant? Or you think she was just faking it?
I don't know, Perp. I'm not I can't diagnose nobody. I mean, it was a little off. If I hadn't went over to TZ's, shout out to TZ and Q.
Oh yeah.
TZ talking to you and her co-host Q. If I hadn't went over there and seen that she had just a month, 2 months ago, did a video saying that the IVF process was going to be too stressful and she didn't want to deal with the stress and the worry of possibly losing a baby and this, that, and other. And then she was drinking the Fupa teas and the diet teas and doing the exercises and the crunches and stuff. If she wouldn't have did that, I would have just been like, oh, this couple, because remember last year they said they were going to do it. They were going to do the IVF. You know what I'm saying? But I just thought, I ain't know incompetent cervix. I thought, she might have a little trouble conceiving because of the one. But women with one fallopian tube usually don't have no major issues. Conceiving. So I didn't know that all that had transpired. And then when I saw that, I said, oh, they was making some good points.
Yeah.
They was making some really good points. And then Erica got on there and she was saying, she tired of Mucker acting like she in the wrong, and she's the one in the wrong, but he's the one that said he didn't never want the baby, and he ain't stepped up to the plate, but he talking shit. So I mean, it just everything, the way everything unfolded, it did seem like, are y'all just saying that to pick at Erica? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Yesterday, the lady was doing the baby mama dance at 2 months. Saying my subs want to see the baby bump.
Girl, well,
I had no baby bump at 2 months. Did you, Perk?
No, I couldn't even tell. I didn't get in the tub I was 5 months. When my baby, I got a little push about 5 months. I really popping out to about 8.5. You can really tell I was pregnant then. I was out there, but yeah.
I mean, especially women that already got a fupa or a little, you know what I'm saying, a little flab. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to really tell. It ain't rounded out at 2 months.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But she was up on her feet doing the little, and I said, oh shit. And something ain't right up in here. Yeah.
And that's a different story now. Bang.
Now it's a different story. So honey, we just gonna have to continue to watch and see what unfolds. Now none of my watch on they top. That's crazy.
If they want baby, she want baby that bad. If she want baby that bad, why don't you just go ahead and adopt, and he having complications, go ahead and adopt you one. You know what I'm saying? Just because God ain't gonna let you have like you being too messy and you did too much to this girl and he done did so much and then how he didn't want the baby, that's God's child, you know what I'm saying? And how he treated her and how he was talking to her and stuff. Ain't no blessing gonna go on in that house. Shit. Where you think I'm gonna get the blessings from? Because you have older hurting God's child. One that ain't even born yet. You see what I'm saying? And you stressing the mama out, because that's a lot of stress on a woman when you pregnant and you know you pregnant. Girl, please, shit.
Yeah, you log off the internet. You block the noise out. You
Yeah.
know. And so yeah, Sarah, I just seen her comment. She said he did videos defending Drake. Yeah, I seen that. He was like, it's about Baby Mucker. It's not about all that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of
Yeah.
people are kind of feeling some type of way that y'all dismissed this beautiful. That boy is so beautiful. Have
He
you
is
seen
cute
his
little
hurt?
boy. Yeah, he is cute little boy.
Boy,
Yeah,
listen,
I see people
and
put
he
in the
went through
chat.
some hardships in his little young innocent life. He's had a feeding tube and he's gone through issues with his belly, and he's beautiful. Man, I seen a video on IG of him. It just a cracking up, like he ain't
A
have a
pretty
care in
little
the world.
smile.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
a real angel, for
Look just
real.
like his daddy. Look just like his daddy.
A blessing. He was a blessing,
Yes,
regardless
yes,
of who discounting him, who
yeah,
didn't want him, who wished the abortions on him and all that. He's a
yeah.
beautiful baby. He was supposed to be
Yes, he
here,
is. Yes, he is.
and I just said, dang, dang, it's a lot of people, a lot of parents on this app that feel some type of way,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But God,
yeah.
God above is his father. These
Mhm.
earthly fathers don't all be all that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Damn way.
yeah. You got that right.
You might come out better without a father. You know what I'm saying? Earthly father.
Yeah, yeah.
So
You
yeah,
you
if you
sure
good,
right.
if you happen to see this live, teach your baby about Jesus Christ and God above, the
Oh yeah.
Father,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Most
and he ain't
definitely.
gonna want for nothing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's all about. Other than that, I guess I got to get caught up on everything else going on in the app. But I just wanted to come here and let you know I'm
All right then, girl.
shocked
We
at what
good.
I'm hearing today.
Yeah, I mean, them YouTube streets been crazy and by a bunch of sectors been just running crazy. And I mean, it just plays after plays after plays after play. And people paying folks to go out to folks, and I'm like, damn, we just talked about that. Ain't that some shit? But yeah, it just been the devil been busy. Just like the devil been very very busy. I mean, he been turning so-called friendships upside down, and he been letting out of lies, come all out and be shown up front, and it's putting who telling the lie, who telling the truth, but
Yeah, because I trolled DJ the other day, and I didn't know it was gonna make him feel some type of way. You know what I'm
oh
saying? And I thought
yeah,
about it. And I said, yeah, this is something he don't want to be trolled about. You know what I'm saying? And I respect him for
mm-hmm,
that. So,
mm-hmm,
for all y'all
yeah.
that just might be wondering, TT and DJ ain't got no issues. We cool. And I even shared what's the other one? DJ DG out because I had to compliment him for sticking up for women. I'm not used to seeing that side of him. So I even had to share him out and thank him for that. So I ain't no messy person, y'all. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Who? Wait a minute. Who you say?
DG.
He did what?
He went over there and he put his foot down and was defending the women in his, in his life that means something to him.
What was this at?
I don't remember. I just heard
Girl.
I just heard bits and pieces of, I haven't been over in his channel or nothing, but I just heard that he wasn't going for that. He was like, leave my folks alone. These women, leave them alone. So
I wonder who came by and slapped his ass.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know, but all people ain't bad people. People do got good in them, Perk. We may not see it, but because people do build characters and come on here and pretend that they characters or whatever. But yeah, I said,
but truthfully, I mean, I don't even know nothing about the nigga. I never knew nothing about him. I mean, I've heard of him. From the sectors I was in, and and the thing between him and I watched the Bonnie and Clyde thing. I knew about all that, but I ain't just never known him to be fucking with nobody. You see what I'm saying?
Well, you got to realize if anybody's ever came after us from that sector, that side of the sector,
yeah, I know
it's
where it
been
came from.
because
Yeah,
who went over there and got
yeah.
them riled up and got them to try to come against us.
But he should have held his feet down and stood down and told him, "Now, I don't know them ladies. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know her. You know what I'm saying? That's what he should have said. But now he wanna stick up for women. Okay, I mean, I ain't saying people can't change, but okay.
I don't know if it'll last. You know, I don't
Yeah,
know if that
but
was
okay.
just something he felt. Yeah, he got an itch that day and decided to do it. But yeah, I thank him because women need more men to stand up for them,
We do. We do. Instead of
especially
just
on the internet.
yeah, because sometimes these men can go after these women sometimes and don't even be none of they fight, just involve themselves and or be the line on the women and stuff, Some it need be have somebody to stand up for some of the sisters, for some of the women on in some of the chats and stuff. But yeah, we need it more often. But that's the one thing that we don't have on here, and that's why a lot of women get attacked, and then they'll start attacking each other. Then they're
Right.
like it is
I'm
now, a
not
big old
talking
shit
about them
show.
ones. I ain't talking. All women are not like that. There's
Nah,
some
nah.
women on here that's really, poking at these men and
Oh yeah,
trolling and doing stuff. Yeah, but if they're not doing it to be malicious, that's
yeah,
a different story. You got some
oh
women
yeah,
on here really being malicious and doing a lot of evil stuff. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Just to be spiteful. So, I see why they put them all in. I ain't gonna say put them all in the same category, but it's hard to know who to trust, who to, what I'm
They
saying,
damn near.
who to take
They
up
damn
for them.
near. They damn near
Yeah,
out in the same category. It's very few it's very few that ain't. Cause
that's
I'm
true.
tell you something. What I've been looking at and how I've been seeing things, it may be maybe about 1, 2 people out the whole thing is going on. I might could say I probably can trust them. They
That's why I
probably
like
yeah.
going to Shanks. They don't got all that. Miss Parker,
Uh-uh.
Shank, and all them over there, they ain't got all that going on over there.
Yeah, they laid back.
They stay out of drama for real.
Right. Yeah.
It would be
So
shocking to hear them in some, and then people put them in drama and they still conduct themselves like adults.
yeah, I
Like in
seen him do that
comedy.
one day before. Yeah. Yeah, I seen him before. It's like they just tell him about how he was a good person, don't let it bother him or whatever. Yeah, but
Yeah,
he
he's
just let
one
it go
man that you're
off
not
his
gonna hear
shoulder.
him bashing women. You're not gonna hear him put nobody in the dirt. He don't strive for that. He is just trying to
Yeah.
give justice to a lot of these families that have lost their children, their family members, their relatives, their close loved ones. He's
Oh
just
yeah.
really a stand up guy
Yeah, he
for
is.
real.
He is. He is,
Free promotion, Shank. If
Oh yeah,
y'all not
he a good
subbed to
man.
Shank, go over there and sub to Shank. He's got a great platform. They have
He
comedy
do.
night, they have fun over there. Then they have the serious stuff, the stuff that matters to our communities, just
Mm-hmm.
like Perp does over here. And yeah, he's one positive channel
Yeah.
that done come up out
Yeah.
of that sector. I really
Yeah.
appreciate him. But
And
other than
everybody
that, Perp,
yeah.
I'm gonna be looking deeper into this situation with the muckers and stuff because I don't want to be on here judging nobody. Oh, the girl wasn't there. I can't say that. I don't
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it is suspicious.
But if she wouldn't, shame on her. If she would, I sure hate that happen for her. But if she knew she was already at high risk, why would you be doing that? So
Hmm.
I don't know. But then she didn't. She was she. Well, I said she didn't go to the hospital. Maybe did she go to the hospital? When they have after they happened.
I think it was a little video where they said they were going to the doctor appointment and they was in the waiting area and then they turned the camera off or turned it, you know what I'm saying, shut the camera
Yeah.
off and came back and she quickly showed that she had an ultrasound, but you couldn't see nothing
Yeah. Yeah.
to confirm anything. She never showed a pregnancy test. She never. I mean, that people are going to speculate when you're doing
Yeah.
stuff like that because so many women have came on here on live and took pregnancy tests or went on
Oh
their
yeah.
channel and showed the pregnancy test result or something or the
Yeah.
sonogram in
Yeah.
detail and you're like, oh, okay, you're pregnant and you see the bump and
Yeah.
all
And
that. So
a sonogram you can see real clearly. You can see it real clearly. Sonogram is not like you can't see it. It's real dark. If that's the case, your doctor got cheap merchandise. I'd be scared to even go to him because his product ain't good. You know what I'm saying?
cheap
You know.
merchandise perp.
Yeah, yeah. His product ain't no good. His shit. If it's
His
coming out
medical
dark like
equipment is outdated, right?
that.
No,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. Like I said, had I not went over to TZ and Q saw that they were like, oh, 2 months ago in June, she was saying this. And I'm like, wow, that is kind of off,
Yeah.
To continue a
Yeah.
process when you already had a fear. But,
Yeah.
it's women that have had multiple miscarriages going through that IVF. They've gone through years of miscarrying back to back to back to back to back till they get their blessing. You know what I'm
Really?
saying? Yeah. I mean, you
Dang.
gonna pay a pretty penny for some IVF treatment, but
Yeah.
some people keep going because they really want that baby at the end of everything. They don't see it that way. Well, if I keep losing babies, God gonna eventually give me one. But
Yeah.
like I said, it can be very mentally traumatic for a woman to keep going through that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I definitely understood where she was coming from when she said, I don't want to keep putting myself mentally through that. But again,
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
if you was just to oops, have a baby, one day you wasn't even trying and God bless you with a pregnancy, you
Right.
still got to be careful if you high risk. We ain't gonna take
Right.
that off the table.
Right. Right. Well, maybe she had learned then this time from not what to do the next time when she thinking that she may be, she
Yeah,
know to sit down.
my advice for you, Creole Bay, would be, or I'm gonna say this, Latoya Mucker, would be to follow the doctor's orders when it comes to being careful and get off the internet. If it's that damn stressful,
Yeah.
like
Take a
you can only
vacation.
bring, you can only allow folks to do people only gonna do what you allow them to. If they get into you to the point where you stressed out and you losing your baby, that's on you.
Yeah.
You can't blame nobody else for that.
Yeah. Take a vacation. Take your 2-month vacation. I'll take you a month vacation.
Girl, you
No
don't even
fun.
need vacation. Turn the app off.
Yeah.
Delete it off
Yeah.
your phone.
Yeah. Yeah. Find something else to do. Yeah.
It's called
Yeah.
sacrifice. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't agree that she's blaming folks on the internet and J. Michael and because they've been on here talking bad about you. They've been on here dragging you through the mud.
Yeah,
You
they
ain't doing
have.
that.
They have been doing that. Most definitely been doing that.
That shit ain't gonna stop and turn off because you say I'm pregnant, girl. Do you know it's supposed to them murdered pregnant women?
Yeah. They sure have, TT. They
I
have.
mean, let's keep it real. So,
Yeah.
but
Oh, tell us what you blame Erica too. She
Erica
can't blame her,
pregnant
then
and
Show can't blame her. They ain't did
Erica
nothing to
pregnant
nobody.
and she know how to get off of here. She come and do her live and she turn her computer off. And if she do be in somebody's bushes,
Yeah. But they can't blame
she kind
Erica
of
though,
come on laugh it off.
that ain't not Erica's fault that she lost her baby though. Yeah.
No,
But she
that's
can't
not her
blame that
fault.
woman for that, That woman,
No.
that she can't
Y'all
do that.
dogs talked about her bad while she was
And for her to
through
kill
2
her.
pregnancies. Yeah. Y'all dogged her and talked about her through 2 pregnancies. And has her own child father did her like that.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
And
And then she got to bring the baby home. He's sick. He not even all the way well. And y'all still was on here making little shots. I heard y'all saying stuff about her kids. Your kids got more clothes and girl, it's nasty stuff.
And she still held strong.
Kids got to do with it,
She
Purse.
still held
This is what
strong.
I
They
hate
ain't got
about
nothing to do with it.
on this app. Y'all real quick to bring up somebody's kids. Y'all need to stay off of folks' kids unless they grown. But y'all need to stay off of y'all for real. Y'all need to stay off folks' kids.
Sarah said, she still saying she still needs to deliver her baby and never know what could happen. Dang. But what her baby do?
Oh, she's not telling nobody that, Perk.
Okay.
Because they'll be quick to say it ain't criers and all of that and fabricate stuff. I mean, it's the Murray dude, it's the keep working dude. I done heard it so many people. This lady pregnant by Donald Trump, his brother. I done heard everybody.
She don't know. Dang.
She said she wasn't giving details of when she conceived or when she's having the baby.
Oh, she didn't. Okay, damn. Okay. So she keeping this right here all hush hush. Okay, I see you, girl. Okay.
Yeah, because they'll sit up there and be like, oh, she 52 months pregnant and it's so and so's.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then she'd have been through all of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. But at least
What
she
is
leaving it
your
out.
chat disconnected for?
Huh?
Why it say your chat disconnected? Please wait while we reconnect. You unable to connect the chat. Please try later.
I don't see it. I don't see it nowhere.
Oh.
My Wi-Fi on. I don't
That's
see where you
probably
see
my
it.
That's probably my laptop.
Oh, we see it.
No, I'm up here on the StreamYard on my phone, but I got my laptop.
Okay.
So I can see your
Okay.
chat.
Okay. Well, I'm glad Lily getting transferred over to homeschooling, so that way she can be no chance of her getting no COVID, no C-19, girl. And you right there with her. You can help her with a word. So I'm glad she got that chance to come out to the house with school. I'm glad.
Yeah, just till I can get her into the private school that we
Mm-hmm.
can get into. It's more.
Yeah. Because
You know.
C-19 is it's on the rise. It's coming back fast, but they ain't talking
Yeah,
about it. So yeah.
a lot of people here been sick.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go give me some more pine sol and some Lysol spray, and so I'm gonna put me a note on my front door. I don't want to buy my house at the C-19 come to visit me, because people still come and visit people when they know they got it and still come on your damn house and know they sick. And won't say nothing and just spray their germs all in your house. Girl. Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, they'll do
Huh?
mask mandates. I said, do you think they'll mandate masks again?
Yeah, but Greg Abbott here said that he's not gonna do it in Texas. Texas won't have one.
Wow, and that's a big state.
Yeah, Texas would not have no mask mandate. I'm like, what do he
They're
mean? Why
saying
not?
they still saying Mr. Cryer isn't Dion or the new baby. Yeah, and that man already said he done did a DNA test. He had one done at the lab, at the hospital, by professional folk. Then he went and did his own DNA test. And the
Damn.
same results was that it was, he was positively the father. So that's what I'm saying. You see how they'll just
How many you got to take?
I believe just 2 per, but he said he ain't doing it no more because he don't want his son to
Damn.
think. He said he did it the second time just to appease the internet, and they still not satisfied. They still saying that he not that baby father. He said, I'm not getting ready to keep doing my son like that, man.
Yeah.
Make y'all happy.
Yeah. And that paperwork ain't gonna lie. What the fuck?
Nope.
That man ain't paying nobody. He can't pay nobody to do nothing like that. He ain't paying like that.
The paperwork really ain't none of our business.
It ain't.
I mean, keep it all the way real. Shouldn't nobody be demanding that this man take multiple DNA tests? That's his child. You know what I'm saying? Let's say it wasn't his, and he said, I don't give a damn. I'm still going to raise him and take care of him. Who are we to judge him for doing that?
We ain't. We not. We not.
When you got this one over there talking about unalive it or you on your own, I don't want nothing to do with it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's keep people backwards. Backwards.
It's a lot of ladies out there need a real man coming there and raise their kids. I don't see nothing wrong with that. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Well, there's been a lot of real men that have raised children that are not theirs.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Yeah. Amen. You sure right.
If there's a child in this world that you feel need a father figure, a mentor, whatever, and you willing to step up for that child, kudos to you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. That's right. I know that's right.
Blood don't make folk family.
So, girl, you better shut your mouth.
So, he ain't the father, and he ain't taking care of no kids, it ain't his and all that. I mean, come on now. If the man did and he stepped up to do it, I salute him for that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad at all.
He loved that woman. He loved them kids. If you love that woman, you got to love them kids. You hear me? You ain't got no choice.
Absolutely. You cut that a woman and her kids is a package deal.
That's
But
what
even
that
if
is.
he don't love the woman, if he fall out of love with the woman, him and the woman break up and he's still with them kids, taking care of them kids.
Let him
That's
do
a
it. Yeah.
stand up man.
That sure is. That's what that is, TT. That's exactly what that is. Don't stop him. Let him take care of it. Yeah. That's how you do it.
Yeah, don't be hating on nobody's situation when it comes to what they doing for these kids. These kids need guidance. They need support.
Girl.
If that was
They
the
do.
case, you wouldn't have foster kids. You wouldn't have foster parents,
Yeah.
adopted parents.
Yeah. Yeah.
All step mamas and daddies don't mean the kids no good.
Sure don't. They sure don't. They don't.
That's like you get with a man he got 5 kids and you like, man, my motherfucking kids, you know what I'm saying? You married that man and that man came with some kids.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You
If
gotta
I
be
love that
willing to deal
man.
with them kids.
Yeah, if I love that man, I got to take the kids right along with that man. Yeah, you right. You're right. But I be trying to find a man, kids are already grown, though. If I find a man that's in his 40s, he got kids 2 years old, 3 years old. Oh no, I can't do them two with no baby, no 2 and 3 years old. All
So
I
you
see
say
baby
not them little
mama drama.
ones.
Yeah, girl.
Not them little ones. No, but
No.
it's got to be out of love, y'all. Even when you be getting with these people and they got kids, you can't just be selfishly, jumping in these relationships and not giving a damn about these folk kids. You can't
So
do that.
you're right. Yeah, you sure right. Cause everything come a package. Everything. Same
Moral
thing
of the
for
story
me.
is you got a whole lot of messed up people walking around this earth bitter because they mama, married somebody and didn't give a damn about them, and they ain't treat them equally as they treated their kids, or they may have did something to them. You know what I'm saying? Just to be
Oh yeah.
spiteful because that wasn't their kids.
Right.
You got a lot of people on this earth messed up in the head behind stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. They do. And they be needing counseling. They don't even get it. And they be like, "Would that be okay? It ain't no big old deal. They'll get over it. You know what I mean? Yeah, they'll get over it. Most definitely. But yeah, but I have enjoyed my night tonight. I tell you, I have talked about some stuff, girl, and it been some crazy people, some crazy things. But make sure y'all still watch y'all meat and what kind of meat you purchase, TT and stuff, and they've been having a lot of recalls too on a lot of different meat.
Oh, I
So
know.
y'all be careful.
I'm still breaking my meat open, inspecting it, looking at it all strange. My
You gotta
mama's like,
leave your
that's
magnified
Tyson. Tyson's might be selling fake meat too. Shit, you don't know. But yeah, I
Yeah.
apologize for missing your live at the beginning. I was really busy
Oh
trying to
no,
get
you all right, girl. Gotta get
clothes
leave.
put away. I don't want no excuses. Come tomorrow for whatever, we need to be on the ball up early, making sure we together ready for school. So yeah, we had laundry to put away. We had some dusting to do.
Oh yeah,
We
day
had
is
our
Sunday.
bonnets
Yeah.
on all. We had our bonnets on all day. We had our cleaning clothes on. We was getting it in. So,
Now that's how you teach a young lady how you supposed to clean the house instead of run the damn streets all the damn time.
oh
You
yeah, I
need
got
how to
on her
learn
last
how to
nerve
do
today.
something.
Exactly. I got on her last nerve today.
Yeah, with burners on her head. That's how you a young lady know how to clean house and learn how to cook and stuff and take care of things when she get older. She ain't got to worry about no ninja coming in and try to teach her how to cook and tell her what to do. She know how to do her own shit. But
And
she know how to
see,
be
we
independent.
don't need a man. We hold this
Mm-hmm.
household down. We hold
You
it
hear
down.
me?
You hear me? So she
Yeah,
gonna grow up. She definitely growing up knowing that it was
yeah.
my mama. I don't give a damn what
My
that man
mama.
said. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was my mama. She held it
yeah,
down, and I ain't
yeah,
ashamed of that at
yeah.
all.
Hey, big O.
Hey, Big O. So
You
yeah,
sure right. But
I know
we need
today
more
she
moms
probably
like you, TT.
she wanted to tell me so bad. But Mama, why we got to do this? Like I know because she was giving him looks. Don't ask
Yeah.
me no questions. Just do it.
But TT, we need
So
more moms like you, though. In your generation that teaching your daughter how to clean up and teaching her what the right things to do in the household. You know what I'm saying? Because she gonna always say, my mama did like this. Well, my mama taught me how to do it like this. Well, I seen my mama do it like that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh yeah, cause I'm not knocking no woman that got a man or depending on a man. I just wasn't raised to depend on a man. So maybe
Right,
that's.
me either.
I'm not saying I don't want a man or don't need a man. I'm just saying I haven't had depend on one. You know, I'm a
Right.
go getter.
Right. And
And
I'm the
very
same way.
enthusiastic and getting done whatever need to get done. I don't drag my feet. I don't sit around wait for nobody to do nothing for me. I
Right.
just always had that mindset to just do. So yeah.
Right. Big O said, y'all don't need a man. Yeah, we don't need one because my mama always told me, you know, one thing she put, she instilled in me was pay your bills. You pay your bills no matter who there and who ain't there. Will they give you money for it, not put their ass out, but you pay your bills. And right until today come, I pay my bills 2 and 3 days early. I make sure I do that no matter what happens. I pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I had to go back to what my mama told me, you know, how I was taught and what she put in my mind, you know, to keep me going was pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you pay all your bills. So, yeah, I learned that much. You know, yeah. You know,
Make
but
sure
young
you can
girls,
do for yourself.
yeah. So that's what I do. So, you know, her not important to me and nails not important to me and Gucci and, you know, and the Joys or the high price shoes and that stuff not important to me. What's important to me is my bills first comes, my bills, you know what I'm saying? So whatever I have left over is what I do with it. If I spend it the wrong way, that means that I won't have no money until I get paid. You know what I mean? But I know one thing, my bills gonna be paid. So, you know, that's the main topic of what I need to do, my bills paid. You know, we need a lot of women like that. And like you teach, you know, teaching young women how to do some stuff like that. We need men to teach them young boys stuff like that too. So, but you know, we'll get to that another day. But anyway, TT, you anything you want to tell us before we leave about her, girl? You know what I mean? What's wrong with your phone? You got disconnected again, TT? Oh, there you.
Can you hear me?
There you go. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I just want to say salute to everybody again, and I hope everybody have a blessed week coming up. And stay safe, wear your mask, stay social distancing as much as you can, because as Perp says, C-19 is back on the rise. We got a lot of people coming down with the flu, walking pneumonia, you know, all that. So everybody just stay safe, stay blessed.
Keep your hand sanitizer. Don't forget when you go to them grocery stores, them grocery baskets and stuff, you know, them handles been everybody done touched on and held on and everything. So make sure you get your little the little cleanser they got, the sanitizer, you know, the handle down on them baskets and stuff, you know. And,
oh yeah, absolutely. And boost your immune system.
Yeah.
Take your zinc and your vitamin C.
Yeah.
And stay hydrated.
Yes.
But other
Please
than that,
do.
no Perk. I ain't got nothing else to say. Good night to everybody.
But I want to say this one thing. Then I'm gonna get off. Here in Dallas, they're gonna have a food truck. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it's gonna be. So I want everybody to come if they can come out and get the free food. It's North Texas Bank. It said White Rock Center of Hope will be sharing a host of SNAP navigators from the North Texas Food Bank. It will be tomorrow on the 18th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. No sign-ups necessary. First come, first serve. So y'all go out there and get you some veggies, some veggies, and all your produce and everything, and take them home and clean them up real good and put them in the refrigerator and eat them. Like I said, it's North Texas Food Bank. They will be on site on Monday, September 18th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And you do not have to sign no paperwork. It is first come, first serve. So y'all know a lot of people know about it, right? So you might need to get there around 7:30 or 7 o'clock, because that line probably gonna be pretty long, because people need groceries right about now, especially when it's free. Yeah, and it's North Texas Food Bank too. A lot of people gonna be there. Most definitely.
Well, all right, Perp. Always helping out somebody. You don't never know who hungry. You may need to go over there and get them a plate of food. Some blessings.
You hear me? Yeah. You welcome. You welcome. But I'm finna get out this live, TT. I've been on here about 3 hours.
Okay. How the hell you gonna love somebody?
When you don't love yourself. Peace. TT got down pat.
Peace, y'all. Love y'all.
Oh yeah.
Moving slowly through the yard, through my mind. I feel you.